Let's start
King
streaming.
of the
He's
Dominion.
You
going
knew what I was
live.
getting at.
You're no longer
Just text
Cormyrian.
me.
Yeah.
You knew what I was getting at.
You don't have dual citizenship anymore. Sorry.
Oh, of course, it's always them. in
Uh,
chat.
Technically,
What were you?
you
What were you just
do.
saying to me? What were oh,
Rook, I like the new additions to your armor. Why is your helmet so tall and pointy now?
oh my God.
Welcome back, everybody. Kingmaker Sunday, the most mature group I have. We
I'll take that as a
Oh,
compliment.
no.
Oh
Roll with it.
no, we're
We
old guys.
Yes, no, that's what I meant. We start tonight with an inspiration. Light up the inspiration up by your character sheet on the portrait so you don't forget. You can reroll any d20 of the night. And you guys have actually cleared the most of the map. You've got the biggest kingdom. There's still a lot to do. But we will start off with a d20 roll. Lowest roll can give us a recap of last week, what we did, how we got here, all that good stuff.
Going for that nat 1 this time.
Throwing that 4 out early, a 5, but it's good enough.
Who's got the pretty one? Ooh, that's so
Yeah,
fancy.
who is that pretty one?
That's Bradley, I bet.
The white one with the dragon?
The white
No,
dragon.
My dice suck. I change them up in the settings.
Sir Taurus with a 3 coming in hot. Taurus, have you done a recap? I don't even know if you have.
No.
Well, beautiful.
Early on, he
Oh,
did one.
boy.
Oh, yeah, I think you might have done one, at least one. Well, if you'd be so kind, give us a recap of last session. What did we do? How did we get here? We ended at the temple, but we started off with a combat.
Our brave heroes were at a Dwergar barrow assisting Tigtator Tut, the half-naked grasshopper, in defending their forest from Shadowvar cultists, as we discovered. And as we investigated the temple and found and maybe not outsmarted, but brute strength all the traps, we were ambushed from behind. We'd sent Tigtator Tut and its fairy dragon out to scout for the enemies, which they completely missed, and they surprised us from behind, tearing into our meat shield NPCs, but were quickly dispatched following that. In the temple, we decided that it was too dangerous to continue, that we would return later. Taurus wanted to cave it in. Some people wanted to take stuff. We ended up taking armor from dead Dwergar, and then we continued on to the temple. Bradley showed up, still half drunk, with Brother Griffin, and we continued to the temple to attempt to cleanse the temple.
Indeed, and we have Brother Griffin here at the Temple of Sylvanas with a cursed bear up ahead. Thanks for the recap, and let's jump right back into it here. Also, you guys have these Netherese armbands that you took off of those folks that you killed, and a few artifacts that they seem to have, a few trinkets. Do we have we have a party loot, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I didn't
Yeah, we
see
should.
what.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start dropping things in there. That'll be
Yeah, we have
Alright.
party loot.
easiest.
It's right there on the character sheet, or the actor
I'll-
tab.
I'll add it into that
Yeah, I see
while
it.
we do this, but let's jump to this map here.
Actually, there's quite a bit of this needs cleared out. We kind of sold all this already.
I think we did. I'll take a look through some of it. I think some of that was sold. I believe. But we'll double check. But let's see. We approach the cave, or the temple. You guys already got through the thick shrubbery out front, easy enough with a druid. So let's see. Is Brother Griffin over here? Can I just not see him?
Do I really only have 30 health?
You should have long rested.
He's not on here, is he?
I don't think we long rested, buddy.
We were supposed to in between the temple and here.
You did.
you sure?
You guys camped. Yes, yes. There's Brother Griffin.
So you probably just need to roll long rest, Taurus.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
Ugh.
everybody should be fine to long rest. Let me do the same for Lyrie, and let me just double check some of her
Everyone have their
spells.
spells?
Yeah, I want to change a couple with
I
her.
do not. There we go.
I think we'll do that one. That one's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, she's all set. As well, Thule, make sure to prep any spells you wanted to have prepped that morning. It is 10 a.m. now. You guys pushed right over here first thing in the morning. So you did long rest after that battle. After moving a hex, we did some camping. Actually, did we have... Oh, did we have camping buffs?
I don't remember even camping.
No, I don't think.
I thought we just
Yeah,
came
we
straight here.
I think we said we were gonna camp and then called it a night.
Oh, were we going to camp first?
Yeah,
Or
we
maybe
didn't
we just
actually
decide,
camp
or did
camp.
we just decide to skip it?
Let
I
me...
don't know.
I
I
forget. I
think-
forget. Let me take a look at the map here. So we
I
were...
think this was okay. I was just going to say, I think you mentioned that not every camp has to be a camp scene, and that's when we did camping the last time that you made the comment of like, hey, we don't have to do a
Yeah,
campsite.
it was up to you guys. So we did move along with a rest, though, right? We went 2 hexes.
Yeah, we did a rest, not a camp.
Yeah, because we did a whole day movement. Okay.
Okay, so no long rest, just it was a short rest. Got it.
No. It was a long rest. We just didn't do
Oh, okay.
camping.
Okay.
Do we want
Because it
to
was.
do we
yeah.
want to start
Okay.
off with camping before we approach this, or do you guys want to just go right at this? It's up to all of
fine.
you.
Go.
We're here.
Yeah,
I'm good to go if y'all are.
That's
Yeah,
fine then.
I'm good.
We don't have any camping buffs then, but not a big deal. Let's jump right into this. Let me pull this up on this as well. The temple. Why is it so hard to read? Okay. So Brother Griffin, he approaches. You guys see this large temple with a staircase that's crumbling. It's in disrepair, but you can tell that it is a temple dedicated to Sylvanas. Disregard the Minotaur skull. It's just a bad art, but it is a large elk head up on top.
Oh.
And you can see a bear that looks like... It almost looks necrotic, like some of his skin and flesh is starting to fall off. He is salivating, just dripping down his mouth. He looks aggressive. He's also got some strange kind of scarred marks on his kind of overswelled body. He's almost like twice the size of a normal bear. Certainly something is wrong. Brother Griffin is going to start off, though, with a nature and a religion. So nature-wise, he looks over. That creature's certainly cursed. I don't know of what. But religion-wise, he says. But it seems to be some type of guardian to the temple. We should kill it. Release its soul. I think it's the best thing to do. And then
I thought
a performance ritual to cleanse the temple should be done before we try to overtake it. But the beast seems enraged.
you wanted to save this bear.
I believe that is saving it. Unfortunately.
That's all I needed.
Yep.
All right.
well.
Well, get set.
So you guys can all roll initiative.
All right.
I forgot to hold alt. Can I just roll another 20?
Just throw a d20 out there, see if it's any
All right.
better.
It is.
All right, so that's a 17, yes?
Yes.
Done. Hey, not too bad. He's going third. That's what we love to see. Taurus, throw an initiative in there for me.
I thought I hit it.
Nope.
There it is.
Staggering.
Ooh.
Another 3.
This has been... It's been pretty consistent, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's that new
No,
computer.
you had like 2 new really good rolls during that fight with the mind dudes, but
That
Ugh.
was then.
yeah.
Before we go into this fight, those
Yeah.
bracers, do they need to be attuned?
Let me take a look. Oh, you mean the Nether East ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know what they do yet. You could tinker with
Okay,
them,
cool.
but this would not be the time.
Yeah,
It's too late
Rook will
now,
look
yeah.
at them later.
All right. Let's jump right into initiative here. Top of the round. Quick draw goes off first.
All
if
right.
you have range. It's
All right,
90
it'll be
feet.
just
Can we alter our positioning first?
Yeah, let me throw out actually
Where is it?
first,
I
let's
don't even see a token.
the first thing we should do, Taurus, are you even on the map?
No. My initiative was low enough that I was not on the map.
Taurus. Everybody looks back
Oh.
and nobody sees Taurus in sight. There you go. How about now? No, there's 2 of you on the map now.
Oh, okay. I see one of. Okay, yeah.
I think you're under the
Oh,
tree.
you
I'm under the
There
tree.
you are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't covered.
The Drake companion's injured. We can heal him. There you go.
How far away are we? Okay, how close can we get before it engages?
And Thul's right there. He was under the tree as well. And let me just mark an area here. Go ahead and let's do a group stealth first. Let's see how close you guys can get. And I'll throw this out here.
We're gonna have Lyrie with
Oops.
the pass without trace.
I got
Yeah,
it, too.
yeah, no, hang on. Let me throw this out with a request.
Okay.
You know what? I can just make it auto roll. I'm just going to do
Oof.
that really quick.
All of China knows
Ooh,
I'm
check
here.
you out, huh?
There you go. A 12, so that's still a 22. I'm going to throw perception out there for the bear. A
Oh, God.
25.
Oh,
So
God.
I'm going to
Fuck.
say you guys
Yeah.
can only
Mells us.
get you guys can only get like within that. And there's
So we're
no
already
there's
there.
no surprise
Sure.
round.
Bradley,
but
trade-
yeah, but
trade me
you-
spots.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Let me move. There you go. You can move now. You guys can move around though. Yeah. And Lyrie's going to be in the trees.
you
Brother
camp.
Giffrin, he's in the trees too. They're hard to see, but they're back there. Should I
Oh,
delete the
90 feet.
treetops? Let me delete the treetops. Oh, maybe I can't. What layer is it on?
Is that a pool or is that stone?
Is that like
Oh, you know what? It's a foreground here. Let me see. Foreground. We're just going to delete it.
Looks like stone.
There's a pool.
stone.
It's a
Oh,
pool.
foreground deletion was a bad idea, but that's okay.
That's fine. What? Where's our cover?
Okay.
So where you guys see the brown, those are trees.
Okay.
But now you guys can at least see your tokens. And
Okay.
yeah, there's a cliffside. It goes up to them. It was just easier because I couldn't see under the trees. I didn't realize how much the foreground was. But now it's just empty.
All good.
You know what?
The curse is burnt is all the trees have died around the temple from the
I will
curse.
put
Yeah.
trees down while we do this. Are you guys all good with your positions?
I
Yep.
think so. Rook is gonna Sprocket will fly over and try to help him take a long shot here.
Go
so
for
that I
it. You
don't
can.
have disadvantage, just a normal roll.
He cannot
spell
help.
again back?
He cannot
He
help
cannot.
on the
Okay, alright.
pre-round.
Alright, so hold shift then, right?
Yeah, the pre-round is just you.
Alright.
And it's control and alt, I believe. But yeah, that worked. And it unfortunately
Yes.
misses. Let me throw a bunch of trees out here.
Alright.
All right, good enough for now. Something like that. All right, Merrick. Let me delete this big AoE, but you're up first.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark, but can I roll damage after I shoot?
Yeah, that's fine. He's 100
Alright.
feet away. I'll just put Hunter's Mark on him. Just use up the spell slot. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
And you'll be concentrating on that. A
Hit him
26 is gonna hit.
Hit him
18
again.
damage.
Hit him again.
25 hits. 23 damage. 2d6
Alright.
for the Hunter's Mark. The
Big
Drake.
bear.
The Drake can also reaction spit for a d6.
Yeah.
So 3d6.
Yep. So let's do. He's lightning, so yeah, let's do that.
Lightning damage. All right.
13. Alright.
Um,
I'm gonna.
You notice the fire damage is extra effective. You
Okay.
did 28 on that, and then 13 from the sneak.
All right. I'm gonna let everyone else know. Fire hurts him more.
He kind of
Use a
pulls
bomb if you
back. He's
got it.
hit twice. Roars and just kind of pulls up, stands at his full, like 24 feet tall on his hind legs as he roars up, and he starts to charge forward. But you get to move and bonus here.
I move the Drake, and he's gonna ready a dodge.
Okay, he can ready a dodge. Actually,
And
he
that's it for me.
cannot. He cannot ready. He can.
No.
He can dodge. He cannot ready a dodge.
Okay. Okay.
He already used his reaction to do the spit, so he can't use his reaction to ready.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Rook, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. How far can I go?
And yes, this is a pool of water, like
Yeah.
a sacred pool. You actually can see that it's kind of sparkling a little bit, like it's been blessed.
I wonder what would happen if it got the bear in the water.
You don't know?
Alright. Well, Rook's
Yeah,
thinking about.
I'd be willing to try it. I mean,
Rook is gonna run up and to right about here, and he's gonna target the bear again, and that's still.
And this is
distance.
This is technically 40 feet up, but we're just gonna do the straight measurements, so 60 feet.
Okay. Okay. Still, I think I'm still.
But if you want to go up
disadvantaged.
this slope, or if you wanted to like step up here, it's 40 feet.
Yeah, it's still a disadvantage shot. Let's see. What spells do I have? No. I'm just gonna. Rook's gonna cast Mirror Image on
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
And now, can I still dash after doing that, or would that have been my action too?
That's an action spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And bonus action, I'm going to cast my my shield on myself. Where is it? There it is. So that should give me the extra 6 hit
Temporary.
points. Yep, temp health.
Beautiful.
All right. That's gonna be me for right now.
You move forward, shifting in imagery as you gain 6 temp. Let's take a look here at what he can do. Oh, I should have done that. I'll just do it now. When he takes damage, he can reduce it by a bit with his reaction, which I'll say he would have done. I'm just going to give him 9 healing. Sorry, I was not familiar with that.
Well, that's gonna suck.
But now his turn is up. What's he do? So 40, and then 5. He's going to have to dash. He'll do so. He'll dash right up to you. But that is his action. He's going to dash. Just charges at you.
Kind of stands his ground as the duplicate images of him all kind of mirror his movements.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yep, that's all he's got. Just a dash right now because you guys were far enough away at the start. Otilg, you're up.
I have a question about these at-will spells I have. Do they count as bonus actions, or
Yeah, they
does
still
that
count as how they work. They just have their own slot. So they have their own 1 out of 1 use a day. They don't take up the spell slot. But they still count the same way that the spell works. Bonus action, casting, all that.
All right. Let's use Misty Step.
Now you can click somewhere within that ring. It'll teleport you.
I will approach him.
As you run up, he'll get flanked.
Target. And let's see here. I don't think he's
going-
gonna run.
Beat him, or I mean, like it. I don't know how we managed to push him into the
You'd have to
sparkly
lure
pool.
him. You'd have to
No, I'm
lure
just
him
gonna
in
kill him.
there.
I'm just killing him.
I'm just killing him.
That
Unfortunately,
one rolls
not.
like that.
That will miss. As you swing out, he'll just kind of bat your hand away. Growls and just pushes you back. The second
What about
swing misses by
what
1.
the fuck? Come on.
Close, but not
Where's
enough.
my fucking owl? All right.
Where is the owl? We'll drop him on the map.
It's too late now, but all right. I
Loops
guess
in out
that's,
of the trees.
that's my turn.
Oh, wait, Moonfire's with you right now, too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's still with us. Yep.
Moonfire, Larry, and Griffin.
Let me get her in here and give her a long rest. She's all fucked up.
Meat
Boom.
shields to the front. Go.
No.
Forgot about
Meat shields.
Moonfire.
No,
There we
Bradley.
go. She's a natural 1. Perfect. And then the owl's out. Yes. Where's the owl? Party animals. There it is. Owl. He's dead. He died. Did you resummon him?
No, because we didn't do an actual camp, so
But would you have?
that's why I said I would have.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Cool.
All right, Otilg. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Brother Griffin. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 30 feet? That's not 30 feet. That's just because he already moved. That's 15. That's 30. He'll do a holy fire. It's ranged, right? Yeah, it is. 16 damage. You all see he kind of holds his hand out and he grabs onto his amulet, and a sunbeam just shocks down at the bear. That is about it for Griffin. Bradley.
Bradley would like to see, does anything about this bear have magical properties? Like, is it imbued with any type of magic-based curse?
It does look like its claws kind of seem infected. Looks like it would not be good to be clawed by them, but you don't see magic per se. Some strange scarring marks, but No, like, glowing, no lights, no runes,
Okay, I
no...
was curious if Dispel Magic then would work on targeting the claws to reduce whatever magic that it has.
No, you don't
imbued
think
in the
there's
weapon.
anything like that there.
Alright, well then Bradley's just going to see everyone else attacking, and he's going to Finger Blast him with his Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Fuck's sake.
From right behind Taurus, you just kind of rest your hand on his paw or on his shoulder. Just shoot out.
Whoa.
Oh, and I gotta remove the flanking. He's not flanked from ranged attacks.
First beam missed. And then second beam.
That'll hit.
Hey.
Let's go!
Hey.
8
with
damage.
match force.
Blast! Bradley strums across his Lyre and points his finger and shoots him with a finger blast right in his little bear face.
He'll use his reaction to reduce it by
What?
the full amount. You see that as it's flying up, he just deflects it away. Shoves the whole
Wait,
blast off.
I'm sorry. Didn't he already get that reaction, or is that?
That was
every
at the
time
start
he
of his
gets it?
turn. So now he's used it till his turn
Oh,
comes
okay.
back.
Okay, well in that case, so Bradley's kind of pissed off and poopy that missed. He's gonna go ahead and look to Thule and throw Thule some bardic inspiration. You got this, Thule. End this bear.
A warm, fuzzy feeling overcomes Thule.
And that'll complete Bradley's turn.
Bardic Inspiration. Mark that off. I'll buff him with it. That's a D8 right now.
Yeah, D8.
Lyre. Nobody's wounded. 30 feet. Poison spray, I guess. She'll just shoot a cantrip out at him. Oh, it says she has to have 2 targets. We'll shoot Sprocket as well. Oh, now it's saying 1. Oh, is it? Oh, it's only 10 feet. She's 20 away. Oh, she can't.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hide?
Nope, she'll spawn a flaming sphere.
Ooh.
Drop that in behind him.
Those are annoying. I hate those things.
She says,
What
what?
does it do?
You'll see.
You'll see.
Okay.
Dustin knows.
I'll get the token on there. So it spawns behind him and rams into him for 8 potential damage here. Let me see here. Why did that despawn it?
I don't know.
That would be... He didn't even make the save. I don't know what happened. Let me target him. Then let me try. There we go.
There it is.
10 damage. Because it is doubled. Because it's fire. That's her turn. She's concentrating. Thule.
Right. So Thule's going to. Why am I limited to 10?
Just because you moved before. You're not, though. You can go your full movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just ignore
All right.
it.
So I'm wanting to approach, and as Thule approaches, we'll speak and wave his arms to summon his spiritual weapon. Right, right there. And that did not land.
A 13, unfortunately, does not hit.
Is that not something that the Bardic Inspiration would apply to?
Attack.
You can use it. You can do a D8 on there.
I'd like to do a D8 on there.
Roll a D8.
Inspired, yes. Finger the bear.
5 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes it hit. Roll damage.
All right. Dude.
Ten
Damn.
force damage. Not
It's
bad.
whack.
Not bad. The spiritual hammer appears behind him and just thuds into his shoulder. He just kind of grunts at it, not paying too much attention to it as he's ready to strike forward.
All right, and then I finished by pointing a finger at him and casting Toll the Dead.
Not bad on damage. He fails the save, taking all of it for 9.
Wait a minute. Oh, biscuit. That did the 2d8 instead of the 2d12.
You're right. Roll 2d12 for me. We should just make a second Toll the Dead and just change the name. Toll the Damaged. Much better. We'll reverse it, and then we'll apply 19. Done.
Oh, I should have hit versatile damage. That's why. Okay,
Yeah, but
I
you're
get it
good.
now.
You're good.
Okay. And yeah, that'll conclude things.
All right, Moonfire. Actually, I think she'll step back. No reason to step forward. She'll do a Hex. And then I'll leave that damage, assuming one of these hits, but we'll see. That's not gonna. That one does. There we go. And the damage already went out for the Hex as well. An Eldritch Blast shoots out. She's concentrating on the Hex. Sir Taurus, last but not least, you're up. The Cursed Bear has charged Rook, about to strike forward, but the group swarms him.
Okay. Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark. There it is.
I think I want to switch to a halberd.
You're like, if I could just be
Dude,
one
do it.
step back.
Do it.
Max damage on this, assuming you'll hit. We'll leave that up. Let's see. The first one
What?
misses.
Another one.
Another 3. The second one, a 19. That'll hit for
Nice.
That
the
hovered
6
the one.
on the
Oh.
Hunter's Mark and 15, 21 total damage. You slash out forward right before he's about to chomp down.
Let's give him a smite too.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Nice.
Another 12. 33. Not bad.
And
Very
I'm good.
This bear might not get an attack. We'll see. Merrick, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot him again. That seemed to work last time. Fire arrows and all.
Ooh,
Oh.
so close to the nat 20. That'll hit, though.
Bastard. Okay, good.
It teetered on there.
Good shot. Good shot.
And a
Son of a
2 is going to whiff on the second
yeah.
shot.
All right.
Rook's got it.
Let's see, the
Or the
D6
dragon.
for the
D6 for the
Drake.
Hunter's Mark as well. The Drake.
Oh, it's supposed to be 2. Sorry.
Nope, go for it. There's the second one from the Hunter's Mark. Boom. Another 5. Not
Alright.
bad.
Okay.
25
so-
damage.
All right, Mr. Drake, go up here. He's gonna give him a bite.
We'll take his dodge off. Oh,
He
I'll throw
misses.
I'll throw flanking on there. But
Okay.
yes, it does still miss by 1.
No worries. Let's see. I'm gonna move back here with Moonfire. Oh,
You're good to keep moving. But yeah, you can move there.
let's see.
Uh,
Token collide.
Oh, is
Oh, it's 'cause
there?
it's not my turn.
No,
It's
it's because there's
Hold on.
it's because there's a wall there. Hang on. It's like a forest wall. I deleted it. There's a bunch of walls here I don't want. There we go.
Thank you.
Rook.
Yep.
He is about to strike down. However, he looks pretty fucked up. You see a halberd fly in from above and stab into him, rends him back for a moment. You get the bullet reloaded. What do you do?
Rook is seeing that this bear is about to come on top of him. He, drops into a defensive stance and powers up his Thunder Gauntlets, and he starts to take some swings at it since it's inside of close range here.
All right, you sheathe the gun, punch forward. Unfortunately, that's going to miss.
All right, Rook's going to try to punch him again after the bear swats him away. missing.
Oh, that was so close to the 20 as well. Unfortunately, both punches miss. He rends down, pushes both hands down. Anything else on your turn? Oh yeah, you don't have Sanctuary right now, right?
No, I don't have Sanctuary. That's really the only
That's
thing I
alright.
could do is probably cast Sanctuary, but
Well,
I've
you
got
have
Mirror
mirror.
Image.
Oh yeah, you have mirror image
Yeah.
concentration at the
Yeah,
moment.
it's not. It's mirror image is not concentration.
It put it on there for you. Let's double check. You sure?
I'm
I think
pretty
it
sure
is. It's not. It's not.
it's not. No.
Oh, why did
no,
that put
so
that on
yeah.
you? Let's see if it deletes it. Oh, good, it didn't. Okay, maybe that was the
Wait, did I
Sanctuary.
get this
It was a
kill?
Sanctuary. It was a
Okay,
Sanctuary.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Were
No,
you guys just saving this kill for me?
Rook
All
is
for you.
if you hit him.
Maybe.
Rook is just he's gonna see all his friends here crowding around this bear. It's almost about to go down. He tries to get a few hits in, but doesn't quite make it, and he's gonna end his turn.
And then if he ends his turn next to the fire sphere, he's gonna get burned. So
Rook does?
Man.
no, the bear.
Oh, the bear.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's gonna have to do something here. But we'll start off by going for the prey that's shooting at him that he was charging down at to start with here. We'll start off with the claw attacks.
All right.
The first attack is a critical hit.
Do I get a sentinel strike after he hits with that?
You
Or do I have
do.
to wait for all the attacks? Oh my god.
You do. After he hits, you get a sentinel.
I was gonna say, can I cutting word him to lower it from a critical?
Cutting word only reduces the amount, right? It doesn't stop it from being a critical.
You can use.
I can use silvery barbs.
It makes an
no?
attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
You want me to use silvery barbs?
Silvery barbs could make him re-roll it.
Yep, silvery barbs it is.
There you go.
I mean, Rook is still alive,
Good
but
call.
we could definitely silvery barbs it.
It's an at-will spell. So
but I
I'm gonna
think
use it.
I think he has to first. The more important thing is the mirror image, right? Because even though it's a crit, Rook did mirror image this. So Rook,
Yes.
the 3 mirror images. What's the flat DC he's got to roll here?
Let me check real quick.
You have 3 duplicates.
Yeah.
If you have 3, a 6 or a higher to attack, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack target to a duplicate. So roll a d20. You have to roll a 6 or higher.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's
What the fuck?
it's
I'm
on
gonna-
it's on you.
Inspire it. I'll inspire it. I'll inspire it. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
So the crit kills your first clone.
The bear sees 3 images of Rook and begins flailing at wildly as it's under attack and destroys one of the mirror images of Rook.
It's pretty solid. The next claw. It hits. Let's see if it hits
Alright.
a clone.
Okay.
The second clone is
8.
8. 8 flat check.
Alright. Alright.
Oh,
And how does it read? An 8 or above, or what does it read exactly?
You must roll an 8 or higher.
Or high. Beautiful. So that will hit the second clone. No damage. Well, you can choose, I suppose, but I imagine you choose.
Yeah. No
Um,
damage.
And then the final attack, and this bear is frustrated. He's going to do a bite attack. And he misses.
Jesus.
Rook holds up
Christ.
his shield and blocks the bear as it comes in to take a big bite out of him.
That is pretty intense. This bear's going to die before he gets to do anything. But chomps down on 2 mirror images of you, rends forward, but you just kind of dodge and flank and shift into multiple images. Otilg, the bear looks pretty fucked up. First, actually, I got to double check. I think he...
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna kill Steel.
Do I still get a sentinel strike against him?
If it hit a mirror image...
He did attack the player.
What is that? How does it read? If it attacks somebody or if it hits somebody?
Let me read it out loud here real quick. When it
Make an attack against a target other than you. Yes, yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was if they hit them, but no, you can. You will have
Oh.
flanking on. No, you're not within 5. Yeah, so that unfortunately misses. If you go within 5, he'd be surrounded, and that would have hit. But flaming sphere. Let me just double check. Ends their turn within 5 feet. Has to make a dex save. Yeah, I'm gonna say he could have done this.
But now he gets an opportunity. I get an opportunity attack.
He has
It's
to
not
move
your
out of
range.
your range.
Yeah,
Just
he
moved
didn't.
out of your
He
range.
didn't
Never
leave.
mind, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't leave
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
range. He's just gonna get away from the fire, so that he doesn't take fire damage. And
Does
Otil, you're up.
the Drake get one?
He already reacted to do
Already
the
used
spit.
it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It
well,
is kind of hilarious with, despite the fact that half of our attack, just thinking of like all the attacks being lobbed at it, half of them are still missing. Yet,
He's pretty
The
fucked up.
24-foot bear. Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
it's
Hey, I did
yeah.
good the first round.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use the owl for advantage, and I'm gonna whack him.
Rook, did you actually
whack.
react? I don't remember reaction.
Good whack.
Yeah, it asked me to cast Warcaster or Featherfall for some
But
reason.
you didn't. Yeah. No.
I did cast Warcaster.
Good slash.
Yeah. I just
So
closed it.
I could have used like Shocking Grasp on him, but I
No,
didn't,
it asked you if you could, but you can't in that case. It used up
Oh.
your reaction.
Okay.
A 25, 21 damage. That'll hit. Let me put flanking on him right now. He's still flanked. Actually, he's surrounded.
This 21 didn't kill him.
No.
Fuck. All right. Let's go again, I guess.
We
Hold on.
got
Let me see. What kind of dragon is that?
Lightning.
Fire.
Or
So-
fire,
The
yeah,
The
sorry.
Drake, I thought he was lightning.
Lightning.
It's lightning.
Lightning.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
wrote it
lightning.
down.
He was a blue
Yeah,
light.
it's lightning. I just
blue
got
lightning.
confused because of the
Okay.
arrows.
The arrows were fire. Yeah.
Try and see if I have anything fire-wise that's not gonna hurt my friends, and I don't. All right. So I'll just whack him again.
Oh, you know what it is? Is I think your weapons were
Ooh.
doing
Hit him.
the fire.
Nice.
damage. They
19.
don't do anymore.
How about-
19
now is he dead?
damage is pretty solid. He's alive.
What the? How are you near death and take 40? All right. Cool.
It's
my turn.
My lord, let me finger blast the bear to death.
Percentage.
Brother Griffin is going to disengage because the bear is right up in his face.
Merrick looks at him as he's running by. Where are you going?
Bradley.
Bradley.
This was your idea.
He's like, I'm not a frontliner. I don't know why I got so close. Bradley, you're up.
Bradley watches. Bradley watches Griffin run away. Like, what are you scared of, dude? All these tanks are around it. All of our friends are up here. What are you doing? Don't run away. He's going to target the bear, and he's going to unleash his finger blasts again on him.
Let me turn off the flanking. He's not at the moment. But there you go. That'll
First
miss
one
on the first.
misses. Second beam.
You'll get him. You'll get him.
It'll hit.
Oh.
26. 8 damage is exactly
There's a good.
First
exactly
kill.
how much HP he had.
Now go blood.
This is
No,
horseshit.
blood.
Bradley,
Go blood yourself.
Horseshit.
how do you want to do this? As Otilg
Bradley's
almost
gonna-
does this.
Bradley's
How do
gonna
you
look
wanna
at,
do it?
King Otilg, give him a wink, and then finger guns the bear to death with Eldritch Blast coming from his fingers.
Yeah, you finger that bear.
Otilg, you're like,
Fingered the bear
I'll-
to death.
you're about to finish him. And you just see Bradley just like over the bear's shoulder as he's going to attack, and just a wink, and shoots right through his heart. The bear collapses forward towards you. It's very much
That
a kill steal.
still only counts as
Counts
one.
as one, yes.
That is the combat. Nobody got hit. I almost killed Rook.
Good
Almost.
fight, guys.
There's a
Well,
good
in the
mirror
future, I'll
image.
Well, in the future, I'll cast a sanctuary on myself too.
It was a
Sure, it goes up to Bradley and
a
I would
good.
have.
Smiles
I
at
had.
him.
I had one more. I had
Yeah.
one more image. I think.
You had
'cause
one
I
more
had to-
image, but that was a good mirror image for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was- yeah.
I hadn't
Sorry,
used it before, so I was like, I want to try it out.
go ahead, Merrick. You were saying.
Oh, I was gonna send the Drake to Bradley to high five him. Give the
Yeah,
Drake King
let's
a high five.
go. You didn't have to save me this time, Dragon. Let's go.
It's
I
his
stayed
first
alive.
kill. This is a big deal. What are you doing with that fireball? It's making me nervous.
She sizzles it out into the water.
Oh, okay.
Let me go with this water. Can Rook get a better look at it? Do some investigating, see if it's something. Maybe if we took the bear over into the water, maybe it would, I don't know, not be cursed and dead or something. I don't know.
Brother Griffin will step up. I mean, he's going to take a look at the body as well. And Larry steps up too. You guys start to inspect this. Take a look here. I know there's a few
just
things you can do.
Inspect the bear and the water and everything.
Where's our kingdom sheet? There it is. Let me pull it up. Kingdom sheet. Folklore. Oh, a +1. Is there something else we can roll? Let me see. Because that is not good. Bump. Okay. Restore the temple. Requires a folklore DC 25. Brother Griffin begins to inspect the waters. He kind of takes a sample. He looks, he says. Also, there's some descriptive text for when the bear dies. Once the cursed guardian is slain, he sighs in relief, and he collapses into himself, transforming first into an incredibly old human, with a look of peace on his face, and then crumbling into a skeleton, and finally, a pile of dust. As this happens, the shrine grows more vibrant and colorful. Wildflowers bloom, the sound of birdsong fills the air, and the overall ambience of the place grows more welcoming. The water in the pool becomes crystal clear, only for the next 24 hours. As Brother Griffin takes a sip from it, he says, "It heals your wounds. The water's restored. But I fear that what we've done is only temporary. The area needs to be consecrated. It will take some effort. We may not be ready to do so. But when we are, we can return. Rebuild it. Consecrate it. Return it again to what it should be."
I thought you said if we brought you here, brother, that you'd be able to fix the place. But
I did not
what else
realize
needs to be done?
the state it is in. I don't think that we have what we need to repair it. We can come back when we have more resources, more druids
So
More
to help
bonus to our
cast.
folklore.
Does that mean the bear comes back every 24 hours, like a Groundhog Day? Or are we gonna have to like kill this dude again, or is he dead?
The guardian has been slain,
Okay, cool.
so we can now come back at any point. However,
What do we
meta-wise,
need?
we need at least 4 more in our folklore, and then we would have to crit, which is super unlikely.
See what you did there.
Okay, so we need more oomph on our folklore and our kingdom rolls.
Yeah, it's saying only
Yep.
folklore. Let me look at what else we have. Maybe I'd let you roll something else
I didn't know
here.
if there was like, oh, okay, we got to go inside the temple and like kill something else. But all right.
No,
would be,
it's
like,
at
in
this
my
point it is a
workbook.
kingdom activity that you will be able to do, and I'll share it here.
Okay.
Let me just share it
Checks
to you
box.
guys.
Alright.
Boom, boom,
I was gonna say
boom.
I got a book, but it turns out that book is only good for history checks. Sorry guys, I only have a history book.
Right
Okay.
here.
Oh man, it's not like any of us could have done that. Carried around a book.
It's a
Hey,
leadership
listen,
activity.
This is my special book, okay? Oh, Temple of the Elk.
DC
Very nice.
25. And we only have a +1, so we really, unless we crit,
You'd have to roll a 20.
we
Yeah.
we have to roll a
Got it.
20.
Hmm.
And now this
That's
is
rough. Why is it
Pathfinder,
high?
so
That's
the god
ridiculous.
the
Yeah,
god
it's
has
like the
changed.
temple.
The god, there is a big benefit to having it, but the god has changed. Obviously, this is Pathfinder's god, Elistray, or Aristil.
Sylvanas.
It's Sylvanas in this case, yes.
I mean, it sounds like something we definitely would want to do in the future. Like, it's got this water pool that, once cleansed, it immediately restores your health. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have to come back later, put it in the to-do list, council.
Sure.
Add it to our to-do list, guys.
Mhm.
Put a pin in it.
Yeah, put a pin in. Our board is full of
And
pins right now.
indeed, we will do that. The marker's on the map, so we can always come back. But the
Can we
hex
add that
is
to
clear.
quest log?
Well, the marker's up there. I think there's a temple quest. I can update it.
Yeah, we
So,
definitely had a
we'll
quest for
forget about
Griffin.
it otherwise.
A Vision of the Elk cleanse is
we supposed to do?
complete. And what we will do is we will add Kingdom activity, cleanse the temple.
So do we not get any XP until after
Oh
we
no,
complete?
you get XP for the bear,
Okay.
not for the temple quest.
Okay. All right.
So the bear, and you do get XP for the bear. It's only one monster, but you get some XP. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hand this out. But while I hand that out, you guys can talk about your moving around on the map here, what you're doing next. And also, I'm going to move the clock up, we'll say 2 hours. And you guys can roleplay a bit there, too, if you want, if there's anything you say or do. But let me just hand out XP. Go ahead.
Rook will ask Bradley. So was that your first kill, the bear?
Oh, I mean, I've killed lots of things. Tanklets of ale, bottles of wine. Yeah, that was the first kill of an animal.
Get its heart.
Didn't really like that it turned into a human at the end, but at least he seemed happy, at peace, right? Like, he
Listen
seemed like
to your
he was...
king.
Murderer.
Listen to your king.
I can't get the heart. He turned into a skeleton. There's dust on the ground. I can have a bone. Maybe if there's, like, some chunks of druid bones.
Dust.
Yeah, bone dust. Can you smoke
I saw
this?
Brad. I
Larry,
saw. I
can
saw.
Larry make a tea?
I saw Bradley in the temple killing yinglings.
Ye old yinglings. Yeah, I got them from the inn, and then I went to the temple, and I was trying to find
Oh, he
convert
didn't get
Griffin.
the joke.
He didn't get the joke. No. Okay.
Yinglings are beers, Bradley, in real life.
Younglings.
You were at the temple killing yinglings.
Yinglings.
No.
Oh,
Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
how good
Dad
are you?
jokes.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
I'm not a monk. That doesn't make sense.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna just look through my notes here, and okay. So on our to-do list,
We can turn in the fang berries and the radishes.
Did we get the fangberries?
I thought you guys went
Yeah,
and did the radishes.
The other group
sent
did, and they
the-
have some information when they get back.
Bradley
Yeah,
needs to
degenerate.
watch the
Okay.
the play Astral Wars.
Yeah, they got back when you guys were like here, but
Yeah.
you gotta.
We'll get that when we get back. What about the Bakken's brother? We spotted him up here, right?
The hateful hermit.
down- he's
He's
down
setting
here, yeah.
traps. He
We
lives.
want to go talk to him.
He lives somewhere over that way, but you saw him over
He's
here.
right. He's right here. I mean, we did the Dictator Tut and Perovaush. They spotted him in the woods there.
It was a
Saved
day
us
ago.
trip. It was a day ago. He might still be there.
I don't know if I just want to go walking around in the woods filled with traps. That just sounds like
Yeah.
fucking.
Last time I did that, I lost a horse.
Well,
I'm
we
with Sir Taurus on this one. Yeah.
we have
wandering
to clear.
aimlessly.
We have to clear the hex.
Why
Either way.
don't we go take our fangberries and our radishes back and see if we can find where that Oleg's ring is?
We already did fangberries. We just need to bring the radishes. back.
Yeah, we gotta take them back.
Okay. If y'all want to get back to town, that's fine. Rook will. He needs to look at one of those amulets anyway
Yeah,
and
you can
inspect it.
do that at the town. Go chill at the
Yeah.
town for a little bit. Turn in you can examine your jewelry or whatever you found.
No, that was you guys found it. So.
I feel like we're running out of lower level things to do.
Well, the hateful hermit, I feel like we could handle that. But if y'all want to go back to town, we'll go back to town.
Oops. Hang on, I gotta fix something.
What are we doing with the hermit?
Well,
I mean-
that's That's what
I don't know
wanted
that
to
we.
do, so we could figure it
Yeah,
out.
I don't know that we figured out what we wanted to do
I
about
mean,
him.
none of us actually used a bunch of spell slots, did we?
I used one.
No, I
And
mean,
you got
like,
shit tons, don't you?
I'm good for another combat or two. So
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, I'm
Hunter's
good with
Mark,
going to
I'm
see this
good.
hermit. We just need to be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, let's check out the hermit. It's one old dude. How bad can it be?
knock out the hermit, and then we'll stop back by the druids forest on our way back to town and go ahead and clean up that little mess.
20-minute adventure, in and out.
No, yeah,
Then we'll have ales.
20 minutes in and out.
Leave those
Easy
druids
day.
alone.
Yeah, we're
Is
not
that,
messing with those druids.
We're not
right
fucking
now.
with the druids right now.
The old man doesn't have a bunch of little birds in cages, does he?
No, he had a panther.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
big
what
old
I-
kitty
I
kitty.
kind of. Does anyone have animal handling?
I do.
Yeah. Where's
Like
our Drake?
really good
Where's our
animal handling?
Drake master?
Yeah,
I
Lyrie
have beast
does.
sense and
I would
speak
like a
with
panther as a
animals.
pet. I'm just saying.
Really?
Don't you have an
Yeah, stealth
owlbear
pretty
and a
fucking
griffin
awesome.
that you're
Rook.
supposed to handle already?
My
Rook
kid
has
wants a panther. He's getting a
Proficiency in
panther.
animal handling. I have proficiency, but I only got a +2.
You know, for being so humble about not wanting to be king and then having it kind of forced upon you, once you got that crown, all of a sudden it's very much a lot of, oh, I need this and I need that.
Hey, I said I didn't want to be king. I didn't say I don't want a panther.
Power
Let's go.
corrupts.
Who
Let's
doesn't
fucking go.
want a panther?
That Drake looks pretty awesome. I want a pet of my own.
Menagerie.
Already forgotten about that owl, huh?
We're gonna get him a corgi.
The owl is a spell. It's not a pet.
Why don't you deal with the owlbear and the griffin that you still have from taking out the thieves guild?
Wasn't
true.
what's his name supposed to be training them?
Who?
What's his name? Fucking.
Hairleaf?
Thank you, Hairleaf.
I don't know. Is he?
I swore he told us he would.
Training which guys?
The owl bear and the what was
Griffin.
it? Griffin. that we
Training
found in
the animals?
sewers. Yeah, because when we found them, we wanted to like train them and have them use them.
He might have said you can do that. He did not. He's not an animal trainer.
So they're still down there.
He's got them,
Yeah.
and
Alright, we'll just
he
add a
said
panther
you
to
could
it.
do that, but he's not. He's not an animal trainer. But absolutely, yeah, could.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit of digression. Are we going to go handle the hermit guy, Rook asks, or are we going
Let's
to go
go to
back
the
to
hermit.
town?
Yeah,
To the
let's go,
hermit.
let's go visit the hermit.
Let's go visit the hermit. Give me a second here.
Because then we can just swing back by Balkans if we have some kind of resolution. Could take care of that while we're out here. Like good folk heroes.
Right. Yeah.
Did that? Let me see if that actually did his thing here.
I hear it. Bradley's strumming a tune as we ride along in the wagon through the woods.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn to do the down by the river from Baldur's Gate.
Seems a little bit challenging.
It's actually pretty easy. It's not like super difficult. There's only a couple chords that are pretty hard.
So are we just going the way we've already cleared, just right there
Sure.
to right there? All right. So that is a day. So it's already half a day. So it'll be a long rest right here, and then you'll move to his hex that morning.
Okay.
So let's
take another long rest. All right.
let's go to a long rest. I'll throw you guys a quick moment to do camping activities. They don't take too long. And we'll see if we get a random encounter in the zone. We haven't done any in this zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can get a new. Maybe I can
Oh yeah,
get a new
don't long
plan.
rest yet.
Does-
Unfortunately, you're fine. I don't think just the spell slot you used or whatever.
So before
we
we
do
start
a
going on these
potential potential
things,
encounter before we long rest. Go ahead.
does Brother Griffin have any special camping activities like Moonfire did?
Does Brother Griffin? Yeah, let's give him one of these. Let me pull up the companion guide.
But are we taking a long rest before visiting the hermit?
No. Yeah, well, we have to because it goes overnight.
All right.
'Cause, I mean,
Very
it's
well.
gonna take us a few days to travel to the hermit anyway.
It's just one. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Hey,
one.
Just gotta. Why don't we have fast travel yet?
Well,
Teleport?
I can learn teleportation eventually.
I mean,
Cool.
you know, you could do things.
No, we're not doing exhaustion. Going into a trap haven.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm so tired. I sure hope I don't trip and fall in front of this obvious thing that sprays poison out.
Sorry, hang on 1 second. It's not in there. Let me see Kingdom campfire activities. It's not there.
Tool scoffs at the poison. Is that the best you can do?
Okay, camping activities, page 95. Let's go. Cook, discover, organize, tell a story. We did all that. Extra meals. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look and see if I can find one for him. 'Cause I'm not seeing the companions activities. Although I know they all have one. Here they are. Maintain armor, set traps, water hazards, wilderness survival, expert in wilderness, endure, enhance campfire, expert in nature. We'll do that one, enhance campfire. Let's take a look. Page 100. We'll give him enhance campfire, and you can learn this from him if you want. This is this activity here. And again, the name is changed, but I'll just send you the full picture because that's easiest. This one, and some text might need to be changed, but let's see, because I haven't even read through this. He controls the temperature of the campfire expertly, increasing your ability to cook. So +1 or +2, depending on how he does here.
I don't know why that.
Don't worry
doesn't
about
seem
the
as
rest of
cool
it.
as,
So it's just a +1 or +2. It's just to help cook.
Sorry, Brother Griffin, that's kind of fucking lame.
He says,
you can't raise the dead.
what?
Nothing.
No, I can't.
Your superpower is making campfires
Fire.
normal.
Not-
That's
Not normal.
Hey, which one of you
Great.
guys?
Perfect.
Who can do fireball?
fantastic.
I make them.
Rick will say, "Well,
make them
I'll
perfect.
appreciate it since I'll be cooking some food for everyone this evening.
I'll
Make my
give
job
you
a little
a.
easier."
I'll give you a +1. And you can learn that from him if you want to.
We're
Wait,
so
wait.
sarcastic.
Oh my God, Griffin! So you're telling me, Brother Griffin, you can teach somebody else that? That's giving away your trade secrets, man. What's the point of having you then?
Well, I don't plan to travel with you a lot.
Oh, I see how it is. All right, that's fair enough.
That's fair.
That is completely fair.
I think you'll be
We
fine
get
to
into
learn
a lot of trouble.
it.
It seems to follow us.
Yes. But that is what he can teach you. Lady Moonfire can teach you the Undead Guardians. But you guys have some campfire activities. The first thing we need to do is simple enough. This zone is a 16 survival check to set up a campfire. To set up a campsite.
I have a +2 survival.
One
Wasn't it
person
Merrick
can
has the
roll,
highest?
and you can roll with advantage.
Let's see.
Yes.
Survival, I have a +1.
Oh wait, Thule. No, it's Thule. It's wisdom. So Thule should probably have the highest.
Thule, yes, +4. Thule with advantage. Roll me that. We need a 16 survival check. Hold Alt.
Biscuit.
Oh, biscuit.
Oh, jeez.
That is a 21 both
All right.
times.
Hell yeah. That's nice.
That's weird, but cool.
All right. That magically used up all of my rolls for the evening.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, thanks.
Back
I
to
mean,
that
hey, you know
ones.
what? That's a hella good camp, Thule. Thank you.
Just blew your load on that.
It's not a critical success, but it is a success sufficient enough to set up a campsite. We move on to 4 camping activities you guys can do. The zone DC starts at 12 here for a random encounter. Doing things like setting up a campfire setting up a cooking can attract enemies. You can also stealth the camp to reduce it. You can set watches to make sure nobody attacks during the night. What do you do? 4
got
total
one.
options.
+4. I have a +4 stealth, a +4 perception.
Let's
Set up
do
the watch,
stealth.
camouflage the camp.
Okay,
Who
I'll
wants
do
to hear a
stealth.
campfire story?
All right,
can
a stealth
cook.
check.
Yeah.
Oof.
We should.
That is a
cook, since-
success.
Whew.
That'll move us
Nice.
to a 13
stealth.
DC.
Nice.
And that is, let me just read this here. You spend an hour trying to conceal the camp from potential threats, covering tents with branches, hushing others' noise, dimming the campfire smoke and light, and so on. You attempt a stealth check against the zone DC, and you succeed on a success. You hide your camp, +1 to the encounter DC. What's the next thing we do?
The watch, maybe.
I like how you spent the hour telling us to shush. Bradley wants to tell you a story.
We're busy. Tell your story later.
Oh,
yeah.
you don't
Or
want the
so we
+2?
have. How many we got left? We got 2 more things left.
3.
That was
Great.
only 1. Yeah. Setting
Oh,
up
so
setting
setting
up
up the camp
is
doesn't count.
is just part of setting up.
Okay. So we want to do a watch. Rook wants to cook for sure since we got this additional help there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I guess we want to provide aid. Let's see.
Provide aid gives a plus to an ally depending on how you roll.
Can
But-
you provide aid to organized watch?
If I do a good campfire story, that's +2 to all attack roll, saving throws, and checks for 24 hours.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm just like, would we rather not be interrupted in our sleep, or would we rather be buffed when we get interrupted? You know
Well,
what
the
I mean?
watch doesn't.
Right.
I don't think the watch does anything other than just you're just setting up. the
Telling
watch.
a
Yeah.
campfire story increases it is what he's asking about.
Yes. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Telling this campfire story increases it, and so does cooking. Those 2 things increase the chance. The stealth hides the chance.
Yeah.
Right. So we either cook or we tell a campfire story, and we have, because we're gonna set up a watch. Like we always set up a watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
let's
mean, I
let's
was
set
gonna
up,
cook-
let's
I
set
was
up a
gonna
watch.
cook
Let's do
haggis, which gives us.
let's
go
do a perception check. Let's just set up the watch for the 3rd.
Yep.
And then you can choose the
Yeah.
4th.
I mean,
can I get a
all right. I won't. We don't have to provide aid. We can. I mean, the thing is, if we cook and tell a story, we risk lowering our DC twice.
Like that.
Let's just get the watch set up first, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get the watch.
Let's get this
All
straight.
right. Who's got
Who-
good perception? That's
Oh.
Thule too.
I already rolled.
Lyrie does.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
let's
Have her
go
roll
Thule.
it.
Oh yeah,
Roll it.
we usually use her for that.
That's a success.
Nice.
She
That's a +1 now, right?
and
Good
I'll
job,
read
Lyrie.
what she
Nice.
does for that. She spends 2 hours taking the lead, organizing the camp watch rotations, optimizing shifts, and scouting the area to determine the most approachable areas that enemies might come from. And she gives you guys a normal success +1 to perceptions during watch and +1 to the encounter DC. We are at a 14 DC. Last thing.
So
You're
I
3.
The story, isn't it?
No, he's cooking.
yeah,
Oh,
we should.
So you are
cook
doing the
some-
help. Okay.
Well, so no, I was wondering, like, do we want to do a story and cook, or do you
Well,
want to
that's
provide
why-
aid to the cooking?
I mean,
Yeah,
what are the
that-
odds we get interrupted 2 times in a row?
Okay, here. Look, this is what I was thinking about this is what I was thinking about cooking. I was gonna cook haggis, which gives
Ew.
us 3 saving throws against poison, which usually is on traps. So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking provide aid to cook.
We can
Well,
can.
you can't provide it. You only
just-
have 1 thing left.
Oh, we do.
One last.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I thought we only did 3 things.
We
Or
did
two things.
We did a
We only
stealth.
did 2 things.
We did a
Stealth.
stealth.
That's right, stealth. That's what I forgot about. Stealth, camouflage, and now the watch.
Well,
so we
a
can only do
stealth,
one
a
more thing.
watch. What did we do? We did a stealth. We did a watch, and we did.
That's it.
No,
Camouflage,
there
yeah.
was a third roll, wasn't there? Oh, that was it.
The stealth is the camouflage.
Oh, we have
yeah,
two
we
more.
still have 2 things. So yeah, I'll provide aid to cooking.
Is that what everyone wants to do, or you want to do the
Sorry, it's
the
because there's two 21s. I was confused.
story?
Nah, we'll just skip the story this time.
Okay, all right. Rook will cook. I'll make some cooking utensils, and what do I roll for that? Is it a D20?
You spend 2 hours preparing a special meal. Choose the
Haggis.
special meal you want to cook, and then we gotta go to the special meal cooking recipes. Haggis, DC 10. Oh, this is an easy one.
He gets a +2.
Yeah, 20 to crit, but 10 to make it.
Can anyone else buff
And you have a
that?
+2, so it's an 8, and we'll just say it's an
Yeah.
8 and an 18.
Okay. I'll give you a bardic inspiration for your cooking since we're gonna take a long rest. Dude, you're gonna
Okay.
cook so good. It's gonna be like Top Chef on this kitchen.
The-
And look at that fire roaring.
the
He's got a
bardic
perfect fire.
Inspiration, unfortunately, is only like a 1 instance thing. This is an hour of cooking.
No,
Yeah,
we tried.
so
Yeah.
no.
So
Right,
roll a
but-
D20.
Yeah, D20. You need an 8 for a success and an 18 for a crit.
Okay.
+2,
Do
don't
I
forget the
do I
+2.
add the +2 to it? Okay.
No. I took that out of the DC, right? So instead
Okay.
of
so
10,
just
instead of
roll
10,
a
it's an
straight
8.
D20.
Well, no, you're cooking utensils.
Oh, yeah. Well, we need to add those. I need to make them.
Okay, so that would be your dexterity plus your proficiency. That's a +6.
So roll a D20 +6.
And then any other bonus you might get when you're using tools, I don't know, but yes. Yeah. I think that's about it.
I think that's it. Yep.
12 is a success. On a success, the haggis,
Woo!
the meal bolsters against illness, +1 to saves against poison for 24 hours.
Yep.
All right. I'll create an effect.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Oh
guess-
boy,
He's
I
making
sure
this. He's like,
love-
trust me. Jim Zort's showing me this recipe. I know it doesn't look very appetizing, but it's surprisingly good. As he serves the food to everyone.
What does it look like?
Merrick eats it.
What does haggis look
Is
like?
anyone?
Looks like kind of.
It's like it's in a stomach, so it's an animal stomach that is stuffed full
Awesome.
of meat and spices and stuff.
It's just a sausage.
It's a
It's
sausage.
sausage.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
sausage.
A sausage. All right, perfect. Let me find. Oh, there's a blue sausage.
Blue sausage. No.
Let's
the animal
do-
we killed some fey creature and turned it into haggis.
Let's just do this one. All right.
Don't say waffles.
You're the one who went
Does
there.
does everyone partake?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Yep.
You don't have to eat rations. You do have to use up 2 basic ingredients, Rook. That's all.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
Howdy, I sure love stomach. Thanks. Rook.
With that, we cooked. Wait, what was the third thing? Did I miss one?
The provide aid.
Aid.
Aid. Oh, did you roll that?
No, you took 2 from the DC.
No, that was for the other thing. You provide aid, you have to roll for. Sorry, I forgot. Provide aid. Just roll a
That's weird. Okay.
skill check of the type decided by the DM. So this is actually up to you. I would say either a what is he doing? He's cooking.
Yep.
So
Give me a either an intelligence or dexterity check.
okay.
Okay, 13. It's only a DC 8 for this, so that is a success. You do give him a +2, so that makes it a 14. Still not a crit success, but all right.
Yep.
You do provide aid. All right. And perfect. I think we're good then.
So now we just gotta set up the watch, right?
Well,
Like,
we'll
who's
see.
doing what?
Let's just see if anything happens. The zone DC is 14, so it's just one roll for the night.
Nope.
Yeah.
Whew.
No encounter.
All right.
So you guys, if there's anything you want to roleplay, you guys can chat before you move on. But the night will start to roll in.
Rick finishes serving everyone the haggis and starts to eat himself. Has Sprocket down there working on his leg, which is constantly tinkering with it to keep it going. Hope everyone enjoys it. I know it's a little different, but promise that it should help with any poison we encounter.
That's pretty good.
All right. Let
Okay.
me. I think that's about it. Larry heads into bed. Moonfire says, before everybody goes to bed, she will say just to the group, when do you think we'll be able to deal with those druids then? What is the plan exactly? We have Brother Griffin now. Could we go back? And Brother Griffin kind of looks up. What? As he's eating the haggis.
I think that we need to come up with some kind of plan. I agree, Lady Moonfire. Replacing that head druid seems to be the wisest course of action, preferably without having to fight anyone else in the grove. But I'm not exactly sure how we do that.
So we I guess we haven't explained to Brother Griffin because we just found him.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a priest of the Temple of Sylvanas in Loudwater. Maybe he has insight.
Maybe.
What exactly happened?
What was the name of their Arse, right?
What happened to
Arse.
Taurus? You haven't heard him in a minute.
I'm here.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Was it?
I forget what the guy's name was. We encountered a group of druids in a grove in the forest, and we attempted to try to just establish contact with them and set up relations, but they nearly attacked us. I'm not exactly sure why they were so hostile. Archdruid Rayfon.
It seemed pretty simple. They didn't want us in their area, and it's their area. We offered diplomatic alliances, a council seat. We worked together against the giants, and they ignored us. So obviously, we didn't want to go in and create an international incident. So we just figured we would let the situation play out on its own.
Sure. I know that the Sylvanas druids, and Lyrie would kind of jump in. Say, they're not Sylvanas followers, all of them, but the current leader is. Some of them used to follow Maliki.
I think we actually mentioned you to them, and they were not keen on anybody in Loudwater at all.
He says, yes. You see, I'm a Newthgardian human. I was taken in as a child and raised by a Sylvanas druid, but he died a long time ago. But he raised me, taught me the ways. I was a bit of a ruffian when he took me in, but it hasn't changed the fact that others don't accept me.
They're not accepting of anybody. Anybody in Loudwater, anybody outside the Grove. In fact, if you leave the Grove, it's pretty much a death sentence. They threatened to kill Lyrie, and we were like, no, you're not doing that. So, obviously, we don't want innocent people getting hurt because just to get in there and root around.
Right.
We could take you over there, but I don't think there's anything to do. They said that there was supposed to be, gosh, who told us that there was supposed to be a gold dragon there? And they did say that the gold dragon that was the protector of the Grove had left.
Topol.
I think our plan was to go. Yeah, they had a Myconian.
Myconid.
Yeah. And we were our only thing that we could think of that could see another dragon was Grimnosh, so we figured we could roll over there and see if he's heard anything about a gold dragon roaming around.
Well, I don't know anything about a gold dragon. Who is Grimnosh?
Grimnosh the green dragon.
I don't think that Brother Griffin knows anything about him, right?
No, we were gonna go ask
Yeah.
Grimnosh about the gold dragon.
No, I mean, I don't think Brother Griffin knows about Grimnosh.
Oh.
We didn't tell him about him.
I don't think he's
specifically.
ever...
yeah, okay,
yeah.
so Grimnosh
he looks
is a-
very
is
confused.
a green dragon that we ran into, or this party ran into before I met it. They told us some riddles. He actually runs some caverns nearby, has a whole bunch of worshippers of kobolds, and doesn't seem like half a bad guy.
I see.
At least when we met him, we've been told otherwise.
Right. Well, dragons, green ones especially, tend to be destructive in most cases, though they are seen by many druids as protectors, part of the natural cycle, but in some cases they do need to be removed, should they rampage. But if this Grimnosh can be reasoned with, I suppose he should be spoken to. As for the druids, I'm afraid I don't have anything to aid. I could arrive and try to assist, but I fear they would just see me as probably more of an outsider than you.
Yep.
Meta-wise, Brother Griffin is a druid, right?
Of Sylvanas, yep. He's the head druid of town.
Okay. Just making sure he wasn't a cleric or something.
He's technically, like, stat block wise, he's a war priest. He is a cleric of
Okay.
Sylvanas. You're correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lyri's
So,
a
yeah.
druid. He's a cleric.
Yeah, he's not going to be helped. They worship the same god, but they're not the same peoples.
He is blessed by Sylvanas, and Sylvanas gives him his powers, but he's saying that they don't recognize him as such.
Right. Okay.
Well, I think replacing that guy is probably still the best course of action. Rook kind of leans back. He's kind of an asshole.
You can't just go in there and assassinate people because they're assholes.
I didn't say he need to assassinate him. Just said remove it.
Lyri says, don't kingdoms do that all the time?
Some do.
We're a new kingdom.
Yeah, we're not those guys.
Right.
Well,
At least not yet.
well, I'm just trying to find a solution to Moonfire's predicament. We did say we would help her. This guy's an obstacle to doing that.
Right.
Well, as
These-
Taurus said, we probably need to speak with Grimnosh. Grimnosh may, if he's friendly, may give us some insight onto this golden dragon's whereabouts.
Yeah, we'll ask around to other people too, see if maybe anyone else has seen her.
If anybody can leverage that grove into cooperation without extreme bloodshed, it's that gold dragon, I think.
It's probably a astute guess. Yeah, I'd say so.
So, Moonfire, we have not put you on the back burner. We just need to find out what we're doing. I believe we'll find Grimnosh and get more info from there.
This is a delicate diplomatic situation, which means it's going to cost a lot of money and time before we resolve it peacefully.
Lots of money.
Right. I understand that. That's fine. As you guys are sleeping here or getting ready for bed, okay, there's no severe weather events. Let's just see what the weather's like. Okay. It is pretty mild temperatures and hardly any wind. It's a pretty clear sky. And the reason I really wanted to check that is because I'm going to ask each of you to give me perception checks. This is not for watch. This is for something in the distance.
Something in the distance. All right, here comes my big one.
Or
Can I have a
Yeah.
token?
You don't have a token?
No,
whole
don't give him a
time?
token. He's an intern.
This whole
No.
time? You can
No,
yeah,
actually...
give him one.
So-
He's part of
No,
the
it's okay.
party.
I won't.
So Bradley, you can
perceive
actually on the top right, there's an actor directory, and you can click on
Yes.
players,
Click and
PCs.
drag.
You can drag and drop your guy out if
Oh,
I ever
whoops.
fuck up.
No,
So
that's my bad. I didn't know I could do that.
no, you're good. You're good. All right, a 17. Bradley and Taurus notice it. I don't know if you guys, I don't think you guys have seen this yet, right? Let's go to the map. Let me see if you guys have seen this yet. I'm going to just draw it. It is in this hex. In the distance, hovering above the mountains. You guys haven't seen that, right?
No.
I don't even
Okay.
know what we're looking at.
So,
No.
in this hex over here,
Mhm.
a few
Oh,
days
I see.
away, hovering above the mountains, looks like a massive cloud.
Oh no, it's those
Mm.
damn
Mm.
giants again.
No, it's not.
And it's in the
Last
distance,
time I
pretty
saw
far
this,
away.
I pissed myself. So let's do it.
I bet that's
And that's-
something's making that smoke. I don't like it.
You see them way, way, way out there.
Wait, giant smoking the devil's lettuce?
No, there's a. Hey guys, look over there.
Cloud.
Point to it. There's a massive cloud over those mountains, and it's just sitting there. And it's a pretty fair day out, or evening, or whatever out right now. So
Well,
that's
that's
ominous.
that's giant territory, and if I remember correctly, they live in some sort of floating something.
Does
Is that-
it look like a thundercloud?
Give me a nature check. Everybody can.
All right.
Natural
Them's
20.
giants over there.
Brother, I see all.
Bradley, you've heard a tale. Quite the tale it was. The tale of the floating castle.
Mm.
And as you peer closer, you actually spot it. On the top of the cloud, there's a standalone castle. No land, no earth. Just a cloud and a castle. You've heard of cloud
Hey, guys.
giants and their homes, and you know of this.
I
Thinking
relay that
about-
information to them. Hey guys, while in school studying, I heard about this this old lore, this old story. Oh, city in the clouds. This looks exactly like that.
That's what our
I can
infiltrators
see it.
described.
I can see it.
Ah, that's right. I was going to say, I thought you did see some of this before. So they did?
Yep.
Okay, good. I was pretty sure you guys had at least heard of it.
We heard of it. We know what we're looking for.
Yes, and you see out there a cloud giant castle floating above the area. Rather ominously.
Well, that's uncomfortable.
But
Very.
we're going to roll. We have a DC 14 here for a random encounter, right? Or did I already do that?
No, you
rolled
already
it.
did that.
Evan.
I already did that.
Wait.
We're moving on.
Are y'all wanting to see if there's they have any extra belts lying around that they want to throw?
No, and it's like
Oh,
freaking 6 hexes away.
You're
dude.
gonna go over mountains to go over there? No, we're not doing that right now.
I
We're
mean, you
dealing with this-
definitely
with this
should
hunter.
check it out at some point, but at the moment
Yeah,
it
but-
is far away.
Yeah.
Hey guys, not gonna lie, that sounds like death. We should probably do that later.
yeah, we should probably hire somebody to watch it and then ignore it
Yeah,
for a
then
while.
do it.
I mean, to be honest, plus 29 strength is awesome, but
Yeah, but you know what you have to go through to get that.
Hell.
Not dying.
The 9 hells.
All right, as we move to you should see
Fast
the hell map
talking.
I made for Thursday. They're actually going to hell next session. It's a pretty cool map.
Nice.
It's a
Ooh,
really
cool.
cool map. It's a video.
For what group?
Thursday Mad Mage. They're going to hell. They got to go
Ah,
resurrect
cool.
some friends that they lost their souls. Yeah, it's a long story. You guys head to the hateful hermit.
All right. So take a long rest.
Take a
Smell the
long
salts.
rest. You're going to wake up this next morning here, prepare anything you want to prepare. You know you're heading towards a trapper.
Hmm.
Now, there is a 33% chance that he is here. Anything below a 33. You make your way through an empty glade. However, it does not mean there are not traps. Let me double check here what we do for this. I think there's just a couple rolls to see whether or not anybody gets hit.
Can we like try to be careful about it?
Oh, there's
Instead of just-
all rolls for that. Let me just double check here. Trying to find it. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong documents on this one. Here it is. Takes cruel entertainment in setting the traps for two-legged prey. They are cleverly hidden snares and additional wooden spikes throughout the area. The impact of these traps depend on some rolls here. So Briggs traps, hazard level 3, and all right, there is one individual roll that you can make first before we get into if anything happens. So let's see what the trigger is. I see. So each of you needs to roll a d4.
All right.
All right, hold on. We
Damn it.
4.
hold. All right, we're pawing through traps here.
Well, you don't know about
I
them yet.
do have. Right, we're
That's why
going
you
to
guys
find
are
a
just,
trapper.
yes, you guys are walking. But on a 4, Sartorius is the only one that's going to get hit by it here. So there's the potential that you get hit by it. Sartorius, throw me a survival check.
Oh boy.
Pungy sticks,
Okay.
pungy sticks, pungy sticks, pungy sticks.
That's a success.
Hey.
Sartorius,
There we go.
you go to step onto a bear trap and you stop just before you spot it underneath the leaves, buried just a little bit in the dirt so that you wouldn't notice it. It would trip and probably break your horse's leg. But you spot it, you halt your horse. You notice the area is filled with traps. The rest of you make it through without hitting a trap. I'll roll.
Do we want to clear this area?
So
I'll roll for Moonfire, and for Brother
I was going to say
Griffin,
I do have
and for
fine-
Lyrie.
fine traps.
You have fine traps. Ooh, what does that
Yeah.
spell do?
That's what I was trying to figure out real quick on the fly.
That's
You
okay,
sense
let's
the
see it.
presence of any trap within range.
What's
that
the
is
range?
within line of sight. Range is 120 feet.
Oh.
A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which would be an alarm spell, glyph of warning, or mechanical pit trap. It would not reveal a natural weakness in the
weaknesses.
floor, unstable ceiling, or hidden sinkhole,
Yeah. So
but a bear trap would. This spell merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't
I think
you don't
that
oh,
with
so
with
you don't learn
that,
the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap you sense.
okay, so you don't have the exact location. So there's still the chance of you hitting some of them, but you do at
Yeah.
least warn everybody. I'll give people advantage if you want to
And it
cast
would-
that for the day.
Yeah.
Just use up the
And
spell
the-
slot and cast it, and I'll give everybody advantage. But Sartorius already succeeded. Moonfire and Lyrie both get hit by a trap. I'll roll their advantage checks. Lyrie advantage, survival. 22, absolutely. She pulls her horse back. There's one over here too. And then Moonfire. She gets a trap as well, unfortunately. She has the lady's mount. Let's hope that doesn't get hit with a survival check at advantage. That's a 7. Her mount gets hit. Let's see if it actually gets hit. The trap has a plus 14 because it's a fucking bear trap. That's going to hit a horse.
Rip.
Let's see what it does.
Yes,
2d10 plus 7. Let me check how much health the lady's mount has. 21 damage. I'm pretty sure the lady's mount is dead. Where are all the
Trap not only
horses?
clamps shut, but blasts up, taking off the entire hock of the horse. I get it. Yeah.
Let me check. Riding horse 13. Holy shit. So 21 damage. So as you guys are walking through, Lyrie spots one, stops. Sartoris spots one and stops. Lady Moonfire's horse trap closes in on his leg. He stumbles forward and he hits another trap and just closes in on him. Just kills the horse outright.
Rip.
Falls into a spike. Unfortunately,
So
riding
Rook
horse
is wondering if there's a way we could clear this area of traps so somebody else isn't, going to come through here and this happen again.
To clear the entire hex of traps takes an hour and a successful DC 18 survival. You
What do y'all want to do?
You cannot gain advantage on this, but it's a DC 18 survival to succeed on clearing every trap.
We are gonna get fucking hit by traps if we do this. Why don't we
Yeah.
Why don't we at some point talk to him and make him clear them?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I was going to suggest next.
Well, so
the other option is
you've already
go to
moved
that dude.
through.
tell
You've
him
already moved
clean it
through.
up.
So trying to clear it will only take an hour. You're not risking hitting a trap.
So even if we fail, we're not going to get hit by more traps.
You're just wasting an hour
Okay.
if you fail.
I
Let's
see.
just waste an hour.
And you could,
Yeah,
if you
let's-
fail, you
let's
could
roll
waste
it.
another hour to keep searching.
It's 7.
So
It's
walk around
it's
whacking
7, 8,
traps with
7:30.
stick.
Yeah, it's 7:30. All right. You guys spend an hour. Roll one survival check. One person.
Who's got a good survival?
Isn't it?
Thule, right?
It's
Skill
wisdom.
monkey.
Yeah,
I've got a
Thule-
plus. Rook has a +2.
Thule has like a +4.
I think it's Thule.
Okay. Anybody got anything higher?
What about Lowry?
Lyrie higher?
No, she has a +4 as well.
Okay.
Thule, go for it. Survival.
Can he get a bardic inspiration for that or no?
No, it's like I said, over an hour.
Okay. All right. No guidance or anything. All right.
That's a solid dirty
Yes.
20. You guys spend an hour clearing, and with Thule's fine you know what? He has the fine traps. I should give you advantage anyway. But nonetheless, you succeed. You easily clear the area of the traps. This hex is successfully cleared and safe. Let me just mark it off that way. Good work. That is the first half day of your travel. Which direction's next?
Let's head back to town.
Past the tower?
Head back.
All right. Just on our way back, Rook would like to stop into Bakken's hut and see if he started
Well, so
making that smoke powder.
That's one
because he
day,
just
so we're going to stop before we go to Balkans, unless we're pushing, because it's 2 days back to Loudwater here. So that's 1 day travel.
do
We'll go
y'all-
into a camping.
What do y'all want to
So
do?
wait a minute. I must have missed something. The guy is not out there?
No, he was. There's a 30% chance that he was still there.
Yep.
We
So
failed.
this,
he was,
you
he
guys
was, he was already
know,
gone.
you guys know this is his house. He's out that way. The crazed trapper. But he was spotted here by you, setting up traps for Boken.
Okay.
He's trying to kill Boken. Boken told you that. And there was a 33% chance, that was the D100, that he was still there. So that's 1 day travel. We can hit camping or we could just long rest. I don't know if you guys want to actually do... You could just tell me 4 activities. We can do them quick, but I don't know if you want to do them quickly.
Rook doesn't care. He just wants to check on Bakken, make sure he's all right, and if he's making the smoke powder, because Rook is concerned about all this giant activity on the horizon. He feels like he's going to need some significant firepower to help everyone
I think we're heading,
survive the giants.
We're heading back to Loudwater. Let's just do a check, see if we get a random encounter. If we have a random encounter, no, we don't. So just do a long rest. let's not worry about it. The buffs will be, you're in Loudwater anyway, so they're going to be burnt away. So everybody can take a long rest. We're going to do another day towards Loudwater. So half a day to Boken's.
All right.
And we'll move that to about 4:30. And you guys see Boken is in there brewing some potions.
Oh,
He's in his hut.
hey.
You all approach, I assume?
Yes.
As you approach the hut door, he comes over and answers it. See same old Boken, dirty, hands not clean at all, but he's got berry juice all over them. He says, "Oh, what do you all want? Did you kill my brother yet?"
No, but we found some of his traps he laid for you and cleared them. They were to the north.
Ah, see, I told you he was out to kill me.
Speaking of danger, have you gotten started on making the smoke powder yet that I requested? I feel that there's going to be some rather unpleasant giant activity in the future. We could use the firepower. If you're able to start making it now, I'd appreciate it.
I've begun the process. It's not a quick one. Still need those supplies I requested, but they're on the way. And Meadowwise, I believe you did. We talked about just subtracting the gold for smoke powder, and he'll spend some time to make it. How much exactly do you want to buy from him?
Well, what Rook has in mind is he wants to create ballista that have smoke powder charges on the end of the bolts to fight the giants should they try to attack the town.
Yeah,
that's what.
So on the
how
end of
much
bolts,
would I?
so you want?
Yes.
A keg is a barrel full, which could maybe supply a good amount of bolts. So
that's what I was asking. Is how much smoke powder per ballista bolt is what that was the equation I need to know. If it's like a smoke powder bomb's worth, so that's a 3d6, and a keg is 9d6.
Yeah, I would say for a ballista it would be 3d6 because that's like putting a bomb at the end, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Well then I would say, let's see, 3, 9. I say like 10 barrels. Kegs.
10 barrels.
10 kegs.
Only working by myself. Probably take me some time.
What if I sent you some help?
20, 30 days. Send me help. I could
No.
have that.
We'll send you a good bit of help. We need those. Need this expedited. Rather have it sooner rather than later.
I don't just work with anyone.
Well, you're being well paid, and I'll make sure that this is not somebody that's going to annoy you. How does that sound?
I need full control over my laboratory.
They'll do what you say.
If I need to kick them out, I'll do it.
I'll send somebody or individuals that will follow your orders explicitly and not cause trouble. Does that sound okay?
And I'm not the one that's going to be paying them.
That's fine. I'll handle that.
Make sure they know it.
Then we have an agreement. Your help and your materials will be here shortly.
He spits in his hand and he reaches out for a handshake.
Brooke shakes his hand because he's got his armor on.
You got gauntlets on, yeah.
Yeah, he shakes his hand. All right. We have an agreement. I'll be seeing you soon. Rook heads back to the group.
10 barrels of explosives. All right. He just makes a few notes. He'll make you some explosives.
All right. Should be 30 bolts.
There is, of course, always technically a chance of a random encounter, but the Greyvale ones are pretty weak encounters. I'm not going to worry about these ones. You guys head that next second and a half of the day. You get into Loudwater like at nighttime, but you guys arrive at Loudwater, and I'll pull us to that map. If the game doesn't lag out. It might lag out.
Yeah, our lag is looking kind of rough over there on the.
Yeah, I'm at 11,000. Something happened on my end.
At least the screen went dim.
Well, let's see if it pulls us away from that. Server just freaked out, at least for me.
Still loading.
Okay, it's working
Yeah,
better
a bit
for me
louder.
now. Yeah. All right, I think we're good.
Moonfire's freaking out. There she
That
is.
was me. That was me, though. I'm going to take that buff off of all of you, as the Haggis buff has definitely fallen off. Let's move to the town. Now you guys are back into town. It is Bradley's not in the barracks anymore. It is rather late when you show up. Most of the places are closed. People are in
At
their
8 p.m.?
homes. Yeah, at
Not
8
the
p.m. Oh
bar.
yeah.
Not
I mean,
the-
like the
not
inn. The inn is open. You can enter it. Just most of the houses, the establishments are closed. 8 p.m. for it's not the city.
Right. Understood.
It's not New York. Most places close at 5, 6, 4 even.
It's not big city Waterdeep.
They spend the rest of the day, doing their livelihoods. They can't work all day. And most of the places are closed down. Town's pretty quiet. It's late. You guys ride in on horseback. The first thing you notice is that the adventuring party that you hired is kind of the town hall is large. There's some extra floors or rooms on the first floor they've taken themselves into. And as you enter, Valerie will approach. We got those fang berries. There was some issue there, but not too bad.
What issues?
Oh, they better not be asking for a tip.
No. No, there were a bunch of spiders. We just killed them all. They seem to have been destroying the berry thicket. But actually, let me see if they succeeded on their perception. That matters more. Who would do their perception? Maybe Amiri? No, it would be probably Jay Thal. Oh yeah, it'd be Jay Thal. Never mind. She says, we didn't see anything else really. Just cleared out a bunch of spiders, got the berries, brought them to Bakken. He seemed like he wasn't gonna clean them, so we cleaned them. But that's about it.
Oh, well. A job well done then.
And I will roll a survival check for her as well. DC for that is 18, so that's just a success. So she got plenty of berries. So that's good. They were difficult to collect. The spiders were aggressive, and she fought 8 spiders called chew spiders. And that's about it. There's something she could have seen. She didn't see it. So, yeah.
So we get the XP for that? Is that how it works?
Yep, let me pull that quest up. Gather in fang berries. Bring Boken a basket full of fang berries completed. And that gives
we have
you...
some radishes to deliver also.
You do have some radishes to deliver. You can drop those off before you go in.
Yeah.
Drop those off to Svetlana. We'll complete that quest as well.
I want to talk to her too, or at least Oleg.
Yeah, they say, did you want to talk tonight or in the morning?
It'll be quick.
Don't you have something to do tonight?
I just wanted to find out where, what happened with the ring, what bandits And did you see where they went?
Oleg kind of looks up. He says, "Ah, shit." As you weren't supposed to tell Svetlana about it, and he looks at her. She kind of gives him a look. He says, "Well, Svetlana, I hired him to get your ring back. I know you miss it." She says, "Well, I don't know what he offered to pay you, but you don't have to worry about that. They came in here. We don't know who they were. They weren't locals. And, well, they stole from us everything we had at that day and all the jewelry I had on.
Right.
I don't know who they were."
Did you see anything that would distinguish them, or what direction did they leave in? Generally?
Yeah, I think they were talking some funny language. They had brown hair. One of them was a woman. It's about 6 of them.
All right.
I don't know what the
It didn't
language
sound
was.
like this, and Rook speaks a Netherese phrase to her.
Ah. No.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
I don't think the Netherese would resort to simple banditry. It
Yeah.
sounds like just common scum.
Wasn't that what was in our sewers? Were
Yeah, that's
Netherese
what
and
I-
that's-
common banditry?
If I had to guess,
one of them was Thayan.
if I had to guess, it kind of sounded It almost sounded like common, but a little muffled.
Okay.
The Lady of Shadows was Shadowvar, which is Netherese.
Undercommon.
Well, we can't have people like that running around here anyway, so we're gonna take care of it. We're gonna get the ring back. It might have a hand attached to
When
it.
did that happen? When the Lady of Shadows was still running the town, ma'am? I'm assuming it did.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think they were locals.
Yeah, most of the people that she had hired weren't. So it was probably one of the ruffians we killed, or one of the group that got away. We'll keep an eye out for it.
Oleg says, "Well, I reported it to Harrowleaf. He said it wasn't in their hoard."
So some of the ones that got away, then.
Maybe. Look, if you can't find it, you can't find it. Don't stress yourself over it.
Well, if we come across it, we'll pick it up for you.
That's all I ask. Sorry, we don't got more
Exterminating bandits is kind
descriptions
of our thing.
or details or nothing. Just
We enjoy it.
the ring's got our name on it. I mean, you'll know it when you see it, unless they scratched it out. It's on the inside.
All right.
But you guys do complete the basket quest and that one. Let me assign experience for those two. Fangberries and basket.
Nice. Oh, we're so close. So close.
We should go hunting.
I think
We're doing a long rest, friends.
Nick,
You guys just got
I
into
think
town.
You need to disperse my XP, that 2,050, to them, since I wasn't here for the moon radishes and everything. I was getting
Doesn't
drunk.
work like that.
Oh no, no.
Like I say, because I wasn't here for any of that. I was passed out in the end.
No, everybody levels up at the same time, even hirelings.
Damn it! I tried, guys. Sorry.
It's all the same.
That's fine. We'll get it.
Can I
Well,
roll for
Rocco-
persuasion to give it to them?
You'll level up soon. Soon.
Rook would like
You
to
Persuade
go
the
ahead.
god of DM.
I have a lot of persuasion.
Far off are we? We're awfully close. Holy crap.
God, we are.
We're
Yeah.
like 25
There.
away.
Yeah,
my God.
It's
Any
agonizing.
boar to kill?
That is
So close.
you guys just like see a random townsfolk just chase him down an alley. You're like, we need this. We need this.
Here, you look like you dropped
I'm like,
common, little
what? I'm
boy.
so close to flash of autism. It's
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Unfortunately not. Let's
Wait, can your
do
Drake turn on you?
a long rest, but we'll do our break as well here. Quick, whatever we need, 5 to 15 minutes. Once everybody's back, we'll come
Okay.
back. And then whatever you guys want to do in town, and if you want to get moving again, we'll just get moving again. But I mean, we can't do another kingdom turn until we hit next month. And meta wise, you guys can always just pass a week and do a downtime activity, which most of those take a week. But that's always up to you. So let's take our 5 to 15-minute break, and when we're all back, we'll jump back on stream.
All right.
right, welcome back, everybody. Let's see. The morning passes, or the night passes, unless there's anything people want to do that night. Is there anything you guys want to cover?
Are the shops open still, or are they closed at this point in time?
Like the general store and magic shops and all the smithy are all closed. The inn is
Okay.
open if you want to drink, if you need a place to sleep,
Yeah.
you know. But
Later,
yeah, I
taters.
mean, other than that, like it's 8 p.m. when you guys show up.
So these armbands, you
Yes.
said that we have the only way we can figure out what they do is to attune, or can we do like
Well,
Arcana
I have the ID spell. I
Yeah.
can just ritual ID them all.
Yeah.
And I want to do the Arcana checks and ID spell on the Yelka's amulet too, because Rook's been
Yeah.
very patient about trying to take a look at that thing.
Yeah.
So I want to check all the gear tonight and do that.
Very cool.
Rook, that's what Rook wants to do. Take it all to his little laboratory workshop that he's got set up under the city in a safe place and figure out what all this stuff is.
Did we set up a laboratory under the city?
I wanted to. We didn't have time to say that, but I would like to set up one down there where it's safe, where you can experiment with smoke powder and, you know, do some of the more dangerous experiments. You know.
You at least can clear
Under the
out.
city?
Well, yeah. Where else would I do it? I mean, I don't want to do it up here where there's a bunch of civilians. So I would do it underground where it's safe.
But it's under the city. Like, wouldn't you just cave in the city?
That could be even worse.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I'm not going to do anything that big.
You can certainly try.
If you don't feel comfortable with it, then I'll do
No,
it.
I don't
underground.
care.
You could
Okay.
you could go off and find a farmstead nearby that's like, if anything explodes, you know, nobody's nearby. If that's better.
Well, we can if you'll let me do that now, that's fine.
Yeah.
If not,
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm telling you, because you guys set up like you had 2 weeks of the last downtime thing, so you could have found a farmstead nearby.
yeah,
that's,
Rook is as viceroy. He kind of has his own little project where he sets up a little laboratory that's close to the city, but far enough away that if anything bad happens, it's not going to hurt anybody.
cool. So you set up a little cabin off on the side and start to. Let's see if I have a laboratory ready site. But yeah, what do you want to look into?
Well, he'll identify all this stuff, and you'd like to try to take a look at this amulet too, and figure out what it's doing. But identify all the gear for everyone. We could do that in town. I mean, I'm sure you can
Yes.
do it there at the town hall for that. But he'd like to take the amulet to go look at it closer over there, just in case it's dangerous.
Okay. All the alchemy shops have like some crazy stuff going on them, so I'll find something to throw there in a moment. But yeah, you find a little cabin, you set up a little shop in it. Investigating which one first, the armband or the amulet?
Sure. Yeah, let's do the armband, or the bracers, or whatever it is, and
Yeah.
I can cast
They
ritual
are-
spell.
They are
Identify.
a single bracelet.
Okay.
And what you see is that it is made of, first it's made of a black metal, which you recognize as the similar black material, the black stone that the in the Lady of Shadows Den, that large circle.
Like
It's
an obsidian.
It's the same. It's actually not obsidian. Roll a nature check as you're investigating it.
Nice.
22. It is a rare material that somehow you. I mean, you can tell me when or how you found this out, right? But let me just link. I'm going to link you this wiki in Discord. I'll say the name to the best of my ability, but it's called Chardelin. And it is a rare natural metal from the Northlands, from Icewind Dale. Perhaps Jermont used it in some of his experiments or something.
Yeah, Jim Zorp, he gets stuff from all over
that's
the
his
place
name.
that people want him to work on, and we've traveled as a kid and a young man up and down the coast. So he's been to the north, along the coast, and been inland a little bit. So Yeah, Rook is familiar with the material.
And what you at least know about it at the base of it is that it's something special. Taurus, can you actually give me, while he's inspecting this around the party, can you give me a religion check?
Yep.
Yeah, 12 is good enough. You sense the presence of consecration, holy ground. You realize it's emanating from the stone in Rook's hand.
That's a holy
From the-
stone.
From the armband.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And Rook, something that you know about it is that there's two types of Charlatan. There's holy and unholy. They are innately empowered from the outer plane.
So we don't know if this is consecrated as unholy or holy.
Divine sense can confirm for you which it is.
I can use that.
Rook will
that.
gingerly hold that over so after Taurus noticed something strange about it, the armband, and he says, "Well, can you tell me?" I'm sure you can.
I sure can.
It is unholy. It is desecrated.
Oh, it's nasty. Get it out of here. Burn it. Cast it into the fire.
But it is still powerful.
Is it cursed?
Okay, as an identified spell cast on, do I know what it does?
Let me see. Let me pull this up here. So it does a couple things. It does material, verbal, somatic, and concentration for them. You can tell that. So it basically does all their spell casting for them. It still uses their stats, but it seems to bind to them. And it seemed to not limitless spell slots, but it seemed to expand their ability.
It said it's unholy. You should-
In a very unholy way.
Sorry, that was too many people. I didn't hear what you said, Rook.
I was just going to say, so it looks like it gives the user more spell slots.
More spell slots, and it seems to take care of, you don't have to wave your hands around. You don't have to say things. You don't have to shout things, and you don't have to think about it while you do magic.
Well, it seems extremely powerful. What's the downside? The unholy part?
It's unholy.
What would the effects be from that?
What did you hear? 12. Throw me a religion check as well, Rook.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure my deity would be down.
You guys
with
all,
that.
he's telling everybody can roll one. You're all in the room together here.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm at the end.
You're at the
Can't
end.
say.
You did go. Yes, you did.
Bradley.
I got-
You did.
I went with Bradley.
Oh, here we go.
Thule.
Thule knows.
Me and Bradley can stay at the bar.
Thule.
We're at the bar.
It's something that you've seen before at the church. A dwarf from Mithril Hall, from the Northern Lands, from Icewind Dale. He had a special hammer made out of this, a special pickaxe, and he went mad. You know that this is an unholy thing. It can be unholy, and this one is unholy, and you believe that it will potentially drive the wearer mad over time. However, you also know that a cleric of your strength, I believe, let me double check. Do you have greater restoration? Or is that not, is that next level? What level is greater restoration? Might be higher. Yeah, you might not have it yet. But
I've got lesser restoration.
You would know
right
that a
now.
greater restoration could keep someone sane, which means if they're using these, they're probably also constantly replenishing their minds.
So these cause madness.
Yes.
Brother, aren't we all? Slam drink.
Could it be reconsecrated to make it not unholy and then still keep the same positive effects?
You
Or
don't.
is that something that's when it's made?
You
that's
don't
decided?
know how this stuff is made at all.
Yeah.
It's like an ancient
I would-
technology.
Yeah, it's
I would
netherese.
err on that. Yeah.
Let's just cast it into the fire.
I don't know. Rook he's hesitant. He's thinking about it.
Well,
Right?
You're only? You're precious?
He's holding on to it. Get it away. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
right.
not there. Fuck. Never mind,
He
never mind,
runs.
I'm there.
He runs out of town.
All this
Uh,
for such a small thing.
He's just thinking about it because we're gonna have quite a few challenges in the future. We've got giants at the borders.
Isildur!
The
Oh,
a restoration spell is a small price to pay. But
greater restoration. That's a
say that we
huge spell.
just we'll be able to. I'm sure there's Brother Griffin. There's plenty of people that can practice that magic.
I
say we don't
know
we just hold on to it for
of
now.
the Giga Chads, there was a group that took unholy power, and as a result, most of them ended up in less than satisfactory circumstances. So learn from their mistake.
But
Rook.
that was from vestiges, I believe, if I hear the lore correctly. This is just an item.
Rook, do me a favor and roll me a what is it? It's your tools, your smithing tools.
Oh, they make him roll
Okay.
wisdom save. It's
No,
already happening.
Nope.
no,
He hasn't equipped
it's
it or
my-
anything.
yeah,
I know.
is it a right tool for the job?
It's just a tool check. So a smith tool roll is fine.
Tool expertise.
Yeah.
Okay. What do
Well,
I just clicked
it'd
on
be
it.
it'd be your smith tools in inventory.
Oh, okay.
That should roll. I believe that'll roll it.
Standby smith tools. Yep.
Let's see if it doubles your expertise. It did not. It just gave you your dex and then your. Okay, so that did not work. So it should have another +3. That's a 16. It's good enough. You can tell that there's a gemstone, and the gemstone. I'll share the image here. The gemstone on the bracelet could be removed. And that's not
the gemstone is
it's
where the
not-
unholy bit is coming from.
No. The black stone that the bracelet is made out of, and that's the majority of the magic item. But this little piece, you're not 100% sure what it does individually. But you could spend 10 minutes to identify.
Sure.
You individually
Let's do that.
identify this piece. It is a psi crystal.
And what does that do?
PSI?
Psi, like the mind.
You rolled high enough, so I'm just going to add one to your loot as you pull one out, and you can choose what you want to do with it.
Okay.
Would dispel magic work on any property of the bracelet?
Potentially temporarily, like a minute.
You know what does work on it?
Burning.
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Tossing it
thinking
in the
those.
fire.
I'm thinking those dwarven fires could
You guys
probably.
need to
Oh
borrow
yeah,
that
the
something
anti whatever forge.
Adamantine. Yeah.
Taurus
go, that
puts
thing.
it into the regular house fire, and it chars like a little bit on the outside and it starts to warm, but it's like a stone.
Okay. Cool. So
Big forge.
Did we
I
drop
want
it in his
one of
hand?
these.
Don't worry.
You could
It'll be quite
you could
cool.
smash it. You could
what, the psi crystal?
no, they're messing with the black stone.
Or the armband.
So Rook, you have this little psi crystal in your hands. Taurus has
Okay.
the black. He's taken that black armband and thrown it into the fire.
Hey,
Nice.
that could have been useful.
It looks like
Only to evil powers.
Rook. It looks like it's
which we
just
are not.
fine.
Oh, it's not damaged.
No, it's just
I mean,
fine.
it's gonna be hot.
All right, he'll go out there. He's got his gauntlets on. He'll go pull it out. See, look,
pull
it's
it
gonna
out.
take more than
God.
that to destroy this.
You know
okay?
what?
Look,
Let's just leave this up to the king if he really wants to be using things like this. in
Right.
I
his
say
kingdom.
my proposition is we'll not use it right now, but in a time of emergency, it may be necessary for us to need more power. I say we just put it somewhere safe for now. Then
Will
if,
you
like,
listen to
giants-
yourself? Do you know how
Look.
incredibly dangerous that sounds?
Put it on my
It's-
wrist, and it'll be fine.
No.
Yeah, well, so here's the
store
other
it
thing.
somewhere safely
Oh.
in the event of emergency, and we might need it.
Alright,
It's just
so-
an option. I'm not saying we use it.
Ro-
Just
Let
Rook,
the
right
dwarf
now.
talk.
I do want to clarify something from earlier.
Yes.
All right. The greater restoration is what's needed to cure madness,
Yes.
right? So this thing, it's not going to cleanse the bracelet.
No.
So someone's using the bracelet. At some point, they randomly go mad.
Yep.
And then we stop them.
Yep.
and then hit them with a greater restoration, they continue wearing the bracelet, they go mad again. I mean, it's like
Yep.
That's what I
at
say.
any
You only use
point-
it for short periods of time, and you take it off.
Nah.
at any given point,
You
you,
have to
turn
attune
one of
to
our
it.
allies into an enemy.
Yep.
Like
It
that's
could
the
happen
big
at
risk.
literally the worst time.
And they have extra spell slots.
All right, hold
So-
on.
That's all that I'm wanting to clarify. It's not like we can
I think
purify
it's.
this thing.
I think in an emergency, it's an acceptable risk, which is why we should just put it somewhere safe
So
Nah.
here's the issue.
for safekeeping.
We have to attune to it, so you can't just randomly put it on during a battle.
Right.
So you risk running mad at any point. It doesn't matter. What I want to clarify, we determined that the black rock on the band is what is from an unholy source. Is
No,
that
the
correct?
band itself is what's unholy.
Is
I
made
took
of
the psi
black rock.
crystal.
It's
I
made
took
of-
the
The
psi
psi crystal,
crystal
the
off
black
of
rock.
it.
Yeah, the armband is made of a stone called chardolin. It's a black stone that is desecrated or consecrated. In this
Did
case,
we-
it is desecrated.
Did we determine that the madness comes from the charcoal?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And these psi crystals,
They could be
are
used for something else.
are they fine?
Brooke has got the psi crystal. He's going to use that because there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, that's not the only one. We have 3 of these bands.
You have 6 of these bands.
6.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, I say pull the psi crystals, and I mean if we can use them for some other fun gadgetry that's not unholy.
They
I'm
allow
100% behind-
telepathy, so
Huh?
we could speak.
Alright.
They allow telepathy, so we could speak to each other without using words
Telepathy and light.
Right.
and light.
On top of
And
that,
light,
we
so
don't.
dark
We,
vision.
yeah, so if we could keep those, but my concern with the bracelets is everybody's already said what the concern of the bracelets, but like we don't know if they can find these things or us using it. Like they might be able to track their whereabouts if you use them.
I haven't
Same with the psi
detected
crystals.
anything. I haven't detected anything like that.
Moonfire
with-
would say,
but-
well, they could like locate object or something. That's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's unlikely. They'd have to get close first. But if they locate object, they at least know it's nearby.
Mm-hmm. They know what they're looking for.
for the armband. Yeah.
And probably maybe the psi crystal.
Perhaps.
Just something to keep in mind. I don't want anything to do with
my
it.
vote is pull all the crystals, melt down all the bands. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Leaving them around gives opportunity for someone else to find one.
Bradley, Merrick, you two are drinking at the bar.
Yep.
Griffin walks
Here I
in.
am.
He says, "Hey! You guys are here.
Griffin!
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Griffin the Redeemed.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty fucked up from the other night, Bradley. How you doing, huh?"
Oh shit! Yeah, that was a. Whew, dude, my head was. Oh my god, Griffin, you missed it. I showed up half drunk to this fight. A bunch of Inquisitors came into a murder hallway. There was poison gas. Dude, it was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Pushes him. Tell him about the bear. The
Oh
bear.
yeah, then I fingered a bear to death.
You fingered a
Blasted
bear.
the shit out
Oh,
of him.
goddamn, I ain't that drunk. Oh, shit, don't tell me that yet.
Oh no! Eldritch blast. It comes out of my fingers.
What in the hell are you talking about?
Have
Let
a
me,
seat.
let me see. And he
Have a
sits
seat.
down, he grabs a beer.
Yeah.
Bradley, show him the fingers.
Oh yeah.
You shoot a rat in the
Shoot.
corner.
Yeah, shoot an elder blast into the ceiling or something.
Yeah.
Pew! See?
Somebody just
That's
looks
wild.
through it. Some woman
Yeah, that's
screams.
wild.
I'll paste that. What's his name?
Poor
again?
Marsh.
Yeah, Marsh.
He's like,
I'll
oh, no,
paste
no, no.
that.
He runs
Not
over.
again!
He left. So I just start finger
I'll
blasting
get
him.
the broom. Goes downstairs.
We
But
won't
yeah,
tell
so
you.
How's
King
the
would have cut your
how
fingers off.
Merrick's asking you about your farm, Griffin. How's the farm going? You staying clean? You know, we're calling you Griffin the Redeemed. Is
All
what I
right,
call
well,
you.
let's see how I'm doing first of all. Yeah, I've been actually doing real well myself. Haven't done any stealing. As far as the farm, though, I mean, I'm only a commoner. I can only do so well. You know, I'm learning.
Oh, good. glad it's going better than me and Dead, like all your friends were, right? Like, come on, come on.
You
Don't
know,
bring it up.
I was
Like
gonna
a-
say I'm still not that drunk yet.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
yeah. I
buddy.
mean,
Well,
you
then
still
let's
lost
get
some
some
friends there.
drinks
so.
in you.
He starts to drink. Anything the two of you talk about? Anything you guys want to chat about?
Oh, this and that, killing stuff.
What does? Well, I'm gonna ask him. So Vax, what does he eat? Like, does he eat? Do you feed him? Does he come out and have to eat, or like, how does the dragon work?
I don't know. I always dismiss them. I've never seen him eat.
Oh
I'll
my
ask him
God.
next time.
Yeah, wait, yeah, you can talk to him. I mean, he just kind of like makes guttural snarls at me and shit, which I assume is just dragon for like, chill. So
Well,
I mean,
it's draconic, and I can teach
Can-
you if you want to learn.
I think I owe it to him. He did literally eat that Inquisitor's throat in front of me. That was pretty hardcore, but it did save me. So that was pretty cool.
He's a pretty good guy. He would love it if you learned draconic.
I guess I'd have to start. I only learned Orcish to get along with the ye old football team, so definitely need to enhance my abilities.
Is
Did
Vax
you
out
say
right
orc?
now?
No,
Yeah.
is he? He's not out, is he?
No, Vax. Would Vax fit in here? Do you want to take him out? Where's the
He's
Marsh?
been in here before.
Marsh,
Marsh knows
Marsh.
him well.
Marsh, can he fit in here?
Oh yeah, you can pull Vax out.
There you go.
All
He's
right.
the only. He's the only one of you guys that has behaved.
I kind of look up and make a little finger movement, and he shows up behind the bar.
Oh, hey, there he is. And while he pulls that out, brother or Griffin, by any chance, when you were running around with your old buddies, did you guys happen to see like clouds over the mountains, or deal with any type of like really mean druids while you guys were running around the woods by any chance on your way down here?
Druids and clouds? Nah.
Okay.
Just some other gangs, you know.
What? Hold on. What other gangs?
Oh,
Could
there's
you, by any chance, like tell me a little about these other gangs? Are they big? Are they little? Are they like 200 XP worth gangs? Like, what are we talking about here?
what's an XP?
No, like, do they have money on them? Any kind of loot?
He's trying to think. What the hell is an XP? Is that some type of gold? I don't know.
Yeah,
They got
loot.
Yeah. There's one crew came through here like a week before you guys. They were pretty tough assholes. They actually roughhoused a few of our crew and split town when we gave them enough trouble, though. I think they were heading up north somewhere when they left town.
Up north. Can you show me on? Can I pull out my map and ask them to? Can you like give a general direction of which way they went, Griffin?
Best guess, somewhere on the north side of the high forest, maybe through the mountains. There's only really one way through the mountains.
Right. So, I'm guessing. So, Griffin, if you were rolling with them, you'd set up shop probably in that little.
Well, the thing is that don't go nowhere.
Hmm.
At least last time I checked.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for telling me. That's
I'll show you guys on the main map.
interesting info. Thank you, Griffin.
This is in this direction, which you guys also know is the same direction that the party
The
set up
other-
their kingdom.
Yeah.
Bar.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
valley
far,
he says that
okay.
he thinks they went through.
Okay.
Because
could
he
go
does
over
not
there.
think they went to Silvery Moon. That does not make
Okay.
sense to him.
Yeah, I was thinking. Okay.
So he thinks
The
that they went
Netherite.
through the valley is the only thing he could think.
Toward the other kingdom.
So do we ID all? Well, are you guys
Yeah.
got what you need from him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're drinking. That's about all we're gonna get
Yeah.
from him.
Do we want to ID all this other gear? Like you said there was an amulet that we got from those Inquisitors, and then Rook would like to look at that amulet they got from Yelka, they got from Griffin, and whoever else was with him that they took it off of.
You take a look at the one.
Let's do the Inquisitor stuff first.
The Inquisitors, I don't. They just had the armbands. They have their
Oh,
tabards.
they didn't have an amulet?
No,
Okay,
no. The
I thought-
amulet was the
Yelko one.
the Brotherhood of the Scythe one.
Yeah. Okay.
You've
Was there
seen
anything
this.
to identify from the burial mound that we took?
The Dwagar stuff. No, that was all just.
Did
plus
I?
one.
Yeah. Did I not add that in?
No, we just wanted Brother Griffin or somebody to remove curse on it before we sold it because y'all were concerned that it was like cursed or something. I just said we should just sell that for gold so that we can have 20K.
Yeah, they were It was enchanted gear. You know that it set off the trap, but you guys took care of that. What is? Let me
I
see
don't
here
see
the
any
party
loot
loot.
anywhere though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
let
see
me
it
check the
anywhere.
party loot. Did we add +1s? We didn't. So I'll just add that. They had weapons. I think what I did was I mentioned you guys could tell me if you wanted anything specific. But there were 8 graves.
Mhm.
And they had a +1 plate and they had +1 weapons.
Yep.
And so that
on
those
Rook, we
runes
said we
can be
wanted to sell them.
taken. The pieces could just be sold. Do you guys just want gold value? Does anybody want anything from that? They need
Bradley
anything?
have a +1 weapon?
Yeah. Does he have a
Uh,
+1
Is there
weapon?
anything he's proficient with?
I took
well,
one
I
of
mean,
the shields.
like he
Yeah,
can
you
use
did.
certain weapons, but Bradley, now that he's got Eldritch Blast, doesn't really seem that keen on carrying weapons.
That's not going to save you a lot.
Well, he's got a hand crossbow and a quarterstaff, and then like a little dagger. So I mean, he's got a couple
Take a,
weapons.
take a +1 dagger.
+1
Yeah, I'll-
quarterstaff.
Remind me, what did you guys do with those panels that you found in the underneath Loudwater? What did you guys do with those?
We put them somewhere safe.
We
Like, we
stored
locked them
them
up.
somewhere, didn't we?
Okay,
they
so
couldn't
like
reactivate the
in the
portal.
manor
Yeah.
basement or something. Okay.
Yeah,
Some-
yeah,
yeah.
they're locked away, so secure.
All right. We'll say the
So,
manor
yeah,
basement.
Yeah, Bradley will take the +1 dagger.
Okay. I'll add a +1 dagger to you. And then if you guys just want money, I can just divvy that out right now.
I'm good with that if y'all are.
Yeah,
I am too.
They're not
Yep.
they're not cursed, so we're not-
Right, that was what we were worried about.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
No,
just
no,
divvy
they
the
were just
money.
trapped, but you guys took care of the trap. All right, so.
So divvy the money, and do we want to give any to the kingdom?
Taxes.
I mean, I'm Rook is fine with whatever y'all guys want to do. He needs to have some money to try to upgrade his gear at some point. But
I think this one we can just split between the 6 of us.
okay.
King has spoken.
The king.
Our coffers are pretty good right now, so
21,000
Yeah.
total. That's divided. Do you guys give a cut to any of the NPCs?
Oh yeah.
only
Lyrie.
Lyrie. Only Lyrie.
All right, divided.
I
by
mean, they
7.
did kind of like get beat up in our name. It wouldn't hurt to
Yeah.
give Moonfire some cash and throw
They
Griffin some
are-
money for the
yeah.
temple.
We're already trying to do
oh.
Moonfire favors, though.
You
We're doing
go
a lot of
to
free work for Moonfire.
Taurus. She's nearby anyway. She hears. She says, I don't need payment. I specifically just want the quest complete. I don't know. You're not all that familiar with me, I suppose. I am very rich. Like, very
Hey.
rich.
She doesn't need it.
Okay.
He
Okay.
laughs at our
That's an
goal.
incentive for us to complete her requests.
Okay, so you are
Yep.
rich. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, we hear
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Okay.
Remember who had your
Hint,
back when that
hint,
bear
hint.
attacked?
So that's
Yeah, let's
about
just split with Lyrie.
it's about 3,500.
Nothing for
Yeah.
Griffin?
Yeah, no. Griffin needs some too. He was meat shielding a lot. We need to donate to the temple.
Brother
give it to him.
Griffin will
What the hell up, leftist?
say, you may donate to the temple if you'd like. I would like to get that temple cleansed, though all things in their time. I don't need payment. I simply wanted to see the temple. It was my request as well.
There you go.
All right, Lyrie.
Lyrie it is. We will divide by 7, yes?
So that's 3K each.
3,067 gold.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
You guys can all add that. But yeah, the night passes.
3,000. Cool.
Let me turn off. I think the dynamic lighting is lagging this with each hour. Let's just turn that off.
Well, yeah, before we get too crazy along, can you just tell me what the amulet does? Rook will go out to the cabin and kind of, as everybody's going to sleep, he's going to sleep out there and just work into the night on it.
Absolutely. You take some time to inspect the amulet. You're familiar with what these do to some extent, but as you identify it, you notice that it has a greater property than the ones you've seen before. It seems like it's enhanced as far as the illusion magic, that the property of illusion that it seems to grant the wearer. Without attuning or equipping it, you don't know exactly what illusions you'll see, though you know that it will change the perspective of the wearer. You know that was also programmed in, like, during the creation of it, what they would see. You also, you notice that it seems to have a small bit of that black stone added to it as well. It seems to also emanate kind of a bit of consecrated, a necrotic effect.
Or Chardolin.
More Chardolin. This material seems to be popping up quite a bit, though you don't think that this was from the Netherese. You think that somehow the cult has access to at least a small amount, and it's something about Chardolin that you specifically are aware of, is that although it is either consecrated or desecrated, it naturally holds magic just very easily. So it is something that the Netherese Empire would imbue, and you've read some of this in your readings. The Netherese Empire would use this specifically to create their different defenses for their cities, all types of things. One of the things you read in the books, it seemed to say that this was not their creation, this material, and it doesn't need to be created. It's not a natural substance. But they said that it was actually the creation of something called the Weavers.
Interesting.
Have we talked about the Weavers?
I don't think so.
So, one thing you would read in your book, and there would probably be pretty awful sketches, not this good, but some sketches of some weavers.
Oh.
And that apparently is the race that originally made these Chardolin artifacts, these magical items. And it says that the Netherese artifacts were nothing near the power of the Weavers' artifacts.
Okay. Well, Rook will share that with the group in the morning. He'll definitely not put the amulet on and keep it somewhere safe for now.
Okay.
Is there anything we can do in the next 10 minutes to
No.
Get 25
Do you guys want to go beyond 10 o'clock?
I'm fine. I'm
I
fine with it,
can't
obviously. Oh, you can't?
No?
No,
Okay.
I can't tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Then
like a boar hunt
No,
or something?
I'm the same thing.
we'll level up at the start of next session. Let's prepare that level up on D&D Beyond. Just know what you want to do so that we can do it quickly next session, because we're going to, I mean, as soon as you guys get into a fight. So go traveling, you know. If you sit in town, then you won't level up. But yeah, go traveling at the start of next session, and we'll do something. Anything we want to cover before we end?
My Drake gets wings at 7.
How long
hell yeah.
will this Magana talk take?
I mean, you can go talk to Magana anytime, Taurus. It's
But we
late.
only got 10 minutes.
It's the morning. She's starting to open up shop. You
Ooh,
hear
that's
the
a good time.
hammering of an anvil.
I'm literally just gonna ask her to dinner, so I could
No,
go
you gotta
do
give her
that.
the hammer. You gotta give her the hammer.
No, I'm gonna do that at dinner.
Oh, you're gonna do that at dinner. I like that. So you head over to the blacksmith. Let's do that now. You head over to Megana's shop. She's just opening up. As you arrive, you see her out front. It's kind of an open shop, so you can just see her there, hammering away on a piece of plate. She looks up and looks back down. Says, as she continues to hammer, and she says it loudly, kind of shouting over the hammering. Doesn't care if you can fully hear or not. What do you need? You want some adamantine armor made or something? Told you I can't forge that yet. We need that forge claimed.
No, I thought we could go to dinner tonight. Now that I've, stopped saving the kingdom for a little while. If you've got time, I know you're busy.
She stops hammering for a moment, looks up. Sir Taurus, the most important role of the night.
Bardic inspiration. Bardic inspiration. Give him. I gave it to him.
Yeah, can
On the
somebody help
way
him
in,
out?
you hear a little tune outside, just
You
in
got
a little
this!
bit of the distance. You have a bardic inspiration D8. Roll me a persuasion.
The Drake's on his back 2 legs.
Bradley's hand.
Bardic inspiration with a high charisma roll? Hell yeah.
Persuasion, and then you can roll a D8.
Oh, close. You got it, though. Yes.
Saving the kingdom indeed.
That's absolutely a
indeed.
success, but throw me a D8 on there. Let's just see how high the D8 gets it.
How far can you go tonight?
A
Okay.
28.
3 inches.
She says, well, and she kind of blushes. I didn't. Sure, I would love to. I still have a dress.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't get rid of your dress.
Right. And maybe drinks after.
And during.
And during.
All right, perfect. I'll just pick you up at
I-
7.
7 works. I live here, so
Mm-hmm.
great. And she gets back to working.
That was easy.
That was a 28 persuasion. That was easy. She looks,
He raised her up.
you can see, like, as you walk away, throw me a perception.
Ah, no. That is not what I'm good at.
Oh, you should have saved it.
Bad wisdom.
Oh.
That's okay.
Inspiration.
Fire.
Yeah, throw the-
Oh, you already
Use
used
your
it.
inspiration.
Throw the
yeah.
inspiration at
I
it.
didn't use my inspiration.
Throw it at them.
Oh, okay.
All
Not
right.
any better.
It's all right.
Oh.
You know what? Taurus doesn't look back. He walks away.
That's right.
Taurus doesn't look back. He's
Yeah.
just going.
No.
But Bradley, throw me one, because you're right behind him playing a song. Throw me
Oh,
perception.
Okay.
Let's see if
Alright.
Bradley spots it.
Oh God, please, Bradley, see.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he sees it.
Bradley.
Go, Bradley.
As Taurus is walking away, you see that she kind of turns around and she kind of does that little, like, puts her hands in and does like a little jump leap. She's very excited.
That's adorable. I'm not telling Taurus.
Oh, he's jealous.
No, you gotta let her have her moment.
And
Right.
Taurus kind of just walks off.
Yeah, he's got the cool walk off. She didn't see it. It's perfect.
He
It's
puts
perfect.
his shades on, puts his
Puts-
vipers on.
Yeah, put the vipers on. Yeah, see, perfect. I don't need to tell him that.
And that is where we'll leave off tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody watching the stream, and I'll post this up for you guys to keep notes on for session notes on YouTube. But that is it for tonight. I'm gonna shut the stream down now. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.